Welcome, everybody. This is Gaming with the Salt, episode 70. We have so much to talk about that I don't think we have a whole lot to talk about, but there's a lot of things similar in there's words. I don't know what they are. Below me is the one who's not in sync, D-pad Chad, as always. Are you
Godzilla!
Audio issues, as
I'm
always.
working on
And
it.
next to me is the one, the only Megatron. So, how's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Chad's been replaced by a OBS symbol.
I think he's trying to set the OBS thingy. Ew, I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know how to do it.
situated over
That's
here.
the problem. Everybody's like, "Oh, just do this." I'm like, "How does that work?"
Oh, just turn on your camera and then click start virtual camera. You do have to set up a scene for it, though.
Okay, so we're going to get a random scene that's not set up properly. Oh, there goes Chad. He's booped out.
So how do I do
Figure it out.
this?
I believe in him. Like I can do it, so I'm sure he can. He knows so much more about computer things than I do. So like he's the one who told me about OBS in the first place. So
Tells you about OBS, doesn't know how to use the OBS.
dude, my chat is constantly being like, "Dude, you can stream at a higher bit rate." I'm like, "You're kidding!" So I don't know anything.
Do this better.
I literally turn on my camera and just talk while I'm gaming terribly. That's like literally all I do. I don't know nothing, y'all.
Well,
I am a dumb.
What do you mean? Just turn on my camera? My camera is on. This is what.
So make a scene. You know, like you normally do.
Yeah, I usually do that at work though.
Wrong kind of scene.
Different kind of scene. And just have a layer. Well, have for one of your sources, just make that your camera, and then place it on the scene. And then you're going to see on the right hand side where it says start streaming, start recording. There's start virtual camera. It's the third option down on the controls panel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, it started. I don't know what to do after that, but it started.
What is your you
Program,
have your
preview scene source.
Okay, so in sources, you want to just have go to the plus sign where it says add source.
Yeah.
And let's see, you want to click on one of these options. Let's see, which one is the camera? Audio input, audio.
Okay, that's not it, but that's funny. Let's do.
Oh, video device capture. It's either video device capture or media source. I'm not sure which one.
It's probably video device capture. I just saw arcade background. I was like, yeah, let's do that just to see what
I mean, that
happens.
works for now. You know, I mean, that's how I got my BRB.
This-
Sorry, Gio. Hi, guys. We do this every week, too. Well, while Chad's learning, we believe in him.
We
What's the
believe in
first
you.
story?
A tutorial on how to set up OBS virtual camera.
For anyone else who
10 minutes.
wants tips, ask in the comments. I will give you absolutely no help whatsoever, but I'll be charming and snarky about it, so that's great. So I was off last week. Did anything happen?
Lots of things happen.
Oh no.
Lots of things that you would have loved to
Lots
have
of
talked
things.
about.
No. I had to go mourn the loss of someone. I went to a funeral and the whole thing was in Spanish, which was awesome because I speak none of that. So it was
Good
great.
thing you speak all that Spanish.
Yeah. I speak more Japanese than I speak Spanish, which is awesome. So yeah, it was at a Catholic church, which apparently has rules, and I don't know what they are because I'm a Protestant.
Catholic churches have rules.
Dude, they
knew
do.
that,
There's
actually.
standing, and then there's sitting, and then there's repeating things, and I was like, and it's all in Spanish, and I'm just looking around. I'm like, what is happening?
Catholics.
Yeah. So while I was doing that, what catch me up? What amazing thing happened last week?
Oh wait, was that a question?
It was.
You, Zio.
What amazing thing
Wait,
happened
wait.
last
Do we
week?
have Chad back? Is
No, we
Chad?
don't.
No, we don't. Nope, he's still.
No, you can play with the OBS. Just play with that in the meantime. Like I do that all the time where I'm constantly changing my backgrounds and stuff. It's cool.
Well, there was Roblox, internet censorship,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And they were getting sued, right?
and yeah, something like that, and other things.
Great. All right, well, let's talk about this week then. What's
There
going
was
on?
stuff that happened. We talked about
It
it.
was a lot of it. It was stuff, but it clearly didn't stick with us, man. Once we
No,
talk about it,
no,
it's
there's
gone
there's been
forever.
so much, and it keeps going. And anyway, so Crafton has finally responded to the Subnautica lawsuit. So for those who don't know what's going on, Subnautica 2 was slated to come out into early access later this year, apparently. According to the CEOs, it's been ready to go. They were just polishing up some stuff. And then Crafton used the fact that they were polishing up some stuff as a reason to say it's not ready and they have to push it back till 2026, and then promptly fired all of the CEOs of the company.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and people were like, what the fuck? Because, I mean, you just got rid of all your higher ups, and then they brought in their own yes man to replace
Mhm.
them naturally. And
Claro.
then the CEOs dropped a bunch of information, said that they were going to sue because what nobody knew immediately was there was $250 million bonus that Crafton's supposed to pay out when the game launches into early access if it launches in 2025.
Mhm.
But according to what the CEOs and stuff had released, and some insider or somebody in the company had released onto Reddit and other things, it looks like the game was ready to go. But they've had interference from Crafton the whole time where they've cut content, then reissued a thing to say put that content back, then cut content, then put it back, go on, so on and so forth, which has kind of muddied up things, but they were ready to go for the most part. That was their whole story. They were ready
Mhm.
to go. Crafton used it as used their polishing up a little bit as an excuse to say they were dicking around, not doing their jobs to get rid of them, and then to forcibly push the game back till next year, which then means nobody gets their bonuses.
Right.
None of the devs, none of
Mhm.
the CEOs, nobody gets their bonuses. So
Yeah.
Crafton has finally fired back with their response, doubling, tripling down on their initial response, essentially saying the CEOs went off to do their own thing where they were not paying attention to Subnautica. They weren't giving it the love and care they were supposed to be, and they have proof, but
Oh,
they didn't
really?
show the proof. So they just
That's
said
not
we
helpful.
have proof, um, and that the developers are lying. Essentially, that's what it boils down to.
Yay!
Did you get it fixed?
Yeah, I had to I forgot that for some reason if I do this, I have to restart OBS for it to sync up.
No.
Ah.
So we're good.
Yeah, we'll work on doing the whole other thing
No,
and see if that
no,
works
we
better.
won't because this is easier.
Is it? I
Is
feel like
it?
it's
Is
not.
it? I don't know.
All right, it's cool. So what do they have any like proof other than like nuh-uh that
Well,
that
one of the developers apparently had some kind of blog or something, video blog, and
uh-huh.
I guess was regularly posting following another passion of theirs.
Uh-huh.
And they kind of point to that and say,
That's
see, he wasn't working on the game.
well, yeah. What he does in his free time is none of their damn
But
business.
anyway, but yeah, here we go. For his part, MacGyver started working on initiatives that fall outside the company's main development activities, stating that his priority was to try something that feels personally meaningful to me. Gill remained as Unknown World's president and CEO, but without the original creator, Subnautica 2 suffered several developmental delays under his watch, where they blamed them, by the way. So the information that came out where content was apparently scrapped mid development, where they had already
Mm.
created the content and Crafton told them to scrap it.
Yeah.
They're actually Crafton is blaming it on the CEOs. saying that they had to scrap it because they weren't doing their jobs and the development was a mess.
I don't believe that because
I mean, I don't really
Subnautica,
either.
Subnautica 1 exists.
But anyway, let's see. By July 2023, Cleveland Mavs absent at Unknown Worlds had begun to impact the Subnautica 2 development team. The development director at Unknown Worlds told Gill that folks think Max and Charlie are checked out as the studio heads and are confused as to why. In reality, Cleveland had abandoned video games to pursue filmmaking, a process he documented publicly on his website and social medias.
So, I mean, there should be evidence of this though somewhere instead of
Well,
just
that's the evidence they're pointing to right here is the process he documented publicly. But if he's doing that in his spare time,
yeah. That's the question because I mean,
you know, that leads to what Chad was saying. What they do in their spare time is
yeah.
none of Crafton's fucking business, right? So, you know.
But I mean, if that's not the case, if dude was doing that while he was supposed to be doing his actual job, then we've got another problem.
Yeah.
The thing is,
Yeah, but there's this magical little thing with video blogs called timestamps.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
There's metadata. You could see when it was first created. But that aside,
Well, again, that also doesn't mean anything. So, because it's so easy to not have metadata. We're talking about developers here.
they're not that smart, my dude. They're smart in what they do. Trust me.
mean, half the things I don't have or do have no metadata. So, you know.
Oh, yes, they do.
No, I scrub that shit.
Bullshit.
I do. That's one of the first things I set up on all my phones. I scrub anything that produces metadata or so it doesn't have anything. But then again, a lot of websites actually scrub that shit the second you upload it now too, so it doesn't matter. Because Facebook had this huge problem where metadata was a thing, and people could click on the picture, save the picture, and then go, "Oh, that was in New York City on whatever boulevard."
Oh yeah.
And right here, and could go hunt people down and shit. So a lot of these websites like YouTube, Facebook, and stuff like that
I'm
actually scrub and scramble metadata on everything now.
Yeah, no, I'm talking more of the original file.
So,
but yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe with the original file, but that still doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Yeah, well, what I'm talking about is like if this went to court, which it is, suit, and they pull the metadata, or they have somebody recover the metadata, and it says it was outside of work hours, well, there you have it.
Well, yeah, I mean that too, but that's assuming that they can get the original. I mean, I know a lot of people do keep backups of stuff and things, but if they do it, then upload it and then delete it to make room because they don't have like the hard drive to keep that kind of stuff hanging about.
Can relate.
It's kind of it makes it really hard to find that information. But anyway, Crafton claims the problems with Subnautica 2 came to light in an internal assessment in March of 2024, but rather than getting down to work, studio leadership blamed others and overhauled the team and continued to reduce the scope of the game. See, this is where they are blaming the CEOs for reducing the scope, not Crafton themselves, as they release or continued to develop. As the release continued to be delayed. By the spring of 2025, Crafton felt the game was still far from ready for early access. The suit said CEO Kim worried that Subnautica 2 could end up like Kepler Space Program 2, causing irreversible harm to the entire IP franchise, which is exactly what Crafton did when they decided to get rid of absolutely everybody on the or all the CEOs just out of the blue.
Yeah.
Because if I remember correctly, the initial reports from the team were just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Before suddenly the team had to shut up because, Crafton was like, guys, you can't speak.
Yeah, no, it's that right there tells you, no, this all falls on Crafton. Hey, Small.
Small.
Hey, Small.
Small was
Welcome
trying
to
to
the
help me
stream.
farm earlier, and I was depressed.
Oh,
The drop rate of that weapon is literally like not even on the wiki yet. So
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Ooh. As Unknown Worlds sole stockholder, Crafton had invested 500 million into the success of not only Subnautica 2, but Subnautica 3, 4. Oh, jeez, how many Subnauticas they planning? And any other future Subnautica franchise projects. The following states to prevent the key employees from permanently damaging Unknown World's most valuable IP, the company itself, and its goodwill with its fans, and following conduct by key employees that plainly gave rise to termination for cause, Crafton terminated the key employees, consistent with the terms of both their employment agreement and the EPA. So yeah, they're essentially doubling and tripling down. They're playing the Uno reverse card of what we already know. And yeah, that's what Crafton decided to go with. So I guess it's going to be one of those. We'll have to let the lawsuit play out, and figure it out.
yeah, I think Crafton's the one that's going to be hung. The hell was that?
I mean, unless
Clearly,
they have
something
any,
fell.
unless they have evidence of that, of their claims, I don't think that they're going to be able to win this. I mean, unless it's I mean, it's what country is this being filed in?
Korea. I believe they're Korean. Crafton.
Ugh. So
Korean.
I don't know what the laws in Korea are though. See, now that's a different story because just like with Japan, it's a little we're using our American logic brains, and Korean
Yeah.
logic is a little different. Like just following the
South
Johnny
Korea.
Somali case, you're like, oh, that's not the way we do stuff here. That's cool. Yeah, some better, some worse. Everybody's
Yeah.
different. But yeah,
Um,
so that's interesting though. I wonder if they do have any, like, you can have evidence of them like just lollygagging, using company time, abandoning projects. That's true, but you would have evidence of this, so they
they're
need
going
to
to
have evidence.
have to produce evidence
Yeah.
because just the announcement of them taking out the CEOs, then people finding out that the developers and the CEOs had a 250 million bonus that was coming in,
Oh, it's
and
mad sus.
then and that if they launched by the end of the year, and the fact that they came out and said that they were ready to launch, they were just polishing up a few things.
Hmm.
Crafton already has sullied its IP massively because all that came out right at the same time. So they're going to have to prove beyond unreasonable doubt that what they claim is true.
Well, I mean, in American court, yes. I don't know how it is in Korea. Again, Korean law is different than ours. Just to what extent, I don't know. But yes,
Well, I mean to the
for
fans.
yeah, I was gonna say for
This
the
actually has
fans,
nothing to
yeah,
do with the lawsuit. I'm just saying to the fans, they're going to
yeah.
have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that what they claim is true.
Yep.
You're going to have to put it out there somehow, some way.
This is true.
Um,
No, I concur with you in that, and especially
Otherwise, they themselves are the ones who damage the brand.
yeah, they're gonna soil their good name with them, especially since it's not just that you fired these CEOs, which the gamers probably don't know very well, but also you delayed the game. Like, it's one thing if you're like, oh man, we fired these people who work, and they're like, that's kind of shady, but the game still comes out on time. You're like, maybe. But you delayed the game and you fired those people. I'm like, see, now you look like dicks for everybody.
Yeah.
You're screwing us all over now. Now we mad. We have
So,
nothing to
yeah,
play
they're
to
going to have
distract
to
us.
do that, but also at the same time, Korean gaming companies have a reputation for being greedy. So, it doesn't play to
Unlike
their
those
strength.
American ones.
Like I said, they have to prove beyond an all doubt that what they claim is true and have like concrete evidence to show people. Otherwise, they're just going to say, greedy Korean company canned them to keep the bonus money and to keep it out of the rest of the dev team.
Where's
But
the
also
biggest?
that means the three CEOs they've completely lost control of their IP now.
Yeah,
They didn't have much control anyway. And now the new guy is a complete yes man to Crafton. So
that's why you don't fucking sell. I don't
yeah,
care how much money they
so
offer you. The
I don't
moment
care.
you give it away, it's
Yeah,
gone.
I don't care how much funding you need or how many zeros are behind that. You should never do that. If you really love your IP that you've created, want it to do something,
Yeah.
make it take. If it makes it take a little bit longer, then let it be a little bit longer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just never
Control of your
sell,
property
especially to
is
the likes of EA or Crafton or anything like that, because that is just you will be scuttled. It's just a matter of when.
yeah. And unless you just don't care about your IP, you never sell it.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Huh.
Subnautica 2. That's the update. That's it. Pokemon is fucked. I'm just gonna say it, okay? Listen, if you don't hate translators enough, I feel I don't know if the original Japanese actually does the original Japanese text looks anything like this, but I have a feeling it doesn't. But it could. Who knows? I don't know. But Zoomer language in my Pokemon game.
I don't. I want to see you really cooking. That's
That's not
not.
Zoomer language.
Yeah, it's not Zimmer language, but it's also even for slang, it's
No,
used
it's
incorrectly.
slang and Zoomer language and stuff like getting a W and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's more of it, of course. Of course, Gen Z kids apparently they love it so much for whatever reason, which I guess is whatever. But yeah, if I
So
see
the
the word
question
Riz in
becomes,
a Pokemon game, I'm learning Japanese.
out of spite.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm going with that too. Like that's the
But
one.
it's not that. It's not just that. Okay, so for multiple games, people have complained about new Pokemon designs. It's like, is Game Freak running out of ideas because they made a fucking trash bag into a Pokemon, and I never really paid it much mind because I was like, okay, it's fine. Because you've got muck. Muck is a sludge essentially. Is to represent the industrializing of stuff and things like that. And you got coughing, which is the smog and stuff. So Trubbish is the trash Pokemon, things like that. But I have finally understand what they're getting at now, right?
Yep.
And yeah, so this is Dragonite, okay? This is Dragonite's final form, and they've given him a Mega Evolution now. And this is the Mega Evolution. They gave him Dumbo ears.
yeah. Why does he have?
And then they took the little ball off the end of Dragonair and stuck it on his tail. And I'm just like, why? You could have done so much. You made his wings teeny tiny. You gave him Dumbo fucking ears.
Why not
And it
just
was horrendous.
make the wings bigger and more flashy? Like
Yeah.
Like you could give him like another horn or something, enlarge the horn, make the wings much bigger. Maybe he's got something. Maybe the balls come back and reform as something that's floating around the end of the tail or something like that. That would be cooler to encapsulate the fact that Mega Dragonite is ultra powerful. Instead we got Dumbo ears.
yeah.
That's not the wor- That's not worse. So you also got Victory Bell. This is the Mega Evolution to Victory Bell.
Somebody commented, I imagine this is what a vasectomy looks like.
But yeah, this is apparently Mega Victory Bell, which I'm sure is not going to find any play whatsoever.
No, it looks like a loss, man.
So it looks like a bomb bag
Yeah.
that is choking itself.
Yeah.
And its Pokedex entry talks about how it makes so much acid in its mega form because it's so powerful that it has to close its own mouth with its vine. And it's like, I'm pretty sure the damn thing's trying to hang itself.
Yeah, it
Like,
looks like it's
if
trying
you
to kill
wanted a
itself out of
Pokemon
embarrassment.
that encapsulates lynching, this is the one where he lynches himself because he
You cannot live with
produces
this
too much
shame.
acid, apparently. Like, you thought Jinx was bad when Jinx was black. This one is trying to hang itself. What are you trying to say?
Actually, I think I know what it's called, but I think it's called.
Anyway, I'm like dead set that Game Freak is just out of ideas at this point when they make crap like this.
I'm just gonna
Why, guys?
tell you what. I'm just gonna.
I mean, that's not even out of ideas. It's just out of good ideas and not even like if you're out of ideas, I'm okay with you ripping off the past. I'd be like, man,
This one here. This
that's
is Victory
unoriginal.
Bell for the uninitiated, right?
Yeah.
All right. This is Mega.
Like that looks less good. That looks less mobile. It looks less destructive. It looks less dangerous.
Okay, it's in the DM group.
Of course.
I had to look it up because I couldn't think of the name.
What are we looking up?
Don't worry, it's just a little bit of text.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I
gotta
don't.
find it.
Dude, it's just it's at the bottom. It's below the link you sent.
Oh no, I'm talking about this thing.
No, I'm talking to Zio. Like,
Oh, okay. No, I wasn't
it
in the.
started with
I didn't have the Discord up. I had to pull it up. Okay.
so prepared.
So it like started with feet and then it lost its feet and I guess it started to hover and
It
then
just
it just became a
bounces down.
potato and now it's like this is like the least mobile version of itself.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks like the bulb form of it, like when it's still planted in the ground or something.
Honestly, I just thought it was somebody's kink.
It might be, honestly.
Like that's where my brain immediately went. I was like, wow, that shouldn't have
It has
admitted to
to
that.
choke itself. Sure it does.
Yeah, it has
All
to choke itself to get to the mega form, I guess.
Paradox, that's what it was called.
Sure it does. Megaform it does. That's the only way you can grow? All right.
Exactly. I saw that and was like, literally first thought was whoever designed this was just their kink.
Okay, so I'm positive that Pokemon's not out of good ideas, but somewhere they've lost something. So in the last few games we got the Paradox Pokemon, right? So what it is it's a theme where you've got Pokemon from the extreme past and then Pokemon from the extreme future. Now with the future Pokemon, I sit there and I scratch my head and go, did anybody think anything other than machine? Because it's all it is. It's just machine versions of the existing Pokemon. Meanwhile, you've got other things like other Paradox Pokemon here that actually seem to have some kind of thought in their design. That's not big enough.
No, I can see it.
Well, anyway. Close enough.
Cute.
But yeah. So they actually look different. They look unique.
Yeah.
Compared to their original counterparts, right?
Why would that one have a Pokeball on its head, though?
It's a hat.
Yeah,
so this is a fashion accessory. This isn't what it looks like in its final form.
No, this is its final Paradox form, right?
Why would it have the thing that captures it as part of its final form?
Because
that's not natural.
The lore of it is the Pokeball was based off of it.
The Pokeball is based off of the.
It was designed off of that.
It was designed off
Pokemon.
of that particular.
Off of the brute vine.
I see.
Designed
to look like that, so that's kind of like the lore behind that that Pokemon generation. But we've never actually seen what an ancient form of it looked like until Scarlet came out, right?
Okay, well, I'll accept that. It looks a little mechanical, but okay.
Well, don't worry. There's mechanical versions. So this one is Iron Threads. This is the mechanical version, the future version of this one here.
What?
All right.
Well, I never got into this game.
Donphat. That's what it's called. I'm trying to pull up the actual regular Pokemon real quick.
All right.
Anyway, so yeah, this is what its current day is, right? That's our modern day version of it.
Okay.
This is the in the past version of it because of the paradox Pokemon.
Very
Yeah.
colorful.
So, it looks like it would be an ancestor to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
like
look related.
the woolly
They
mammoth
look
versus the
related.
modern day elephant.
And then this is the future version.
Why does it look like a bug?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks more like a bug, but on top of that, it's just like, did all Pokemon just cease to exist and they made mechanical versions of them?
Right?
Because all the future Paradox Pokemon have this aesthetic to it, and I'm like, come on, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You looked at you looked at your past Paradox Pokemon, and they vary, right? They look like they're related, but they vary enough to be interesting. But then you make the future versions of them, and they're all just mechanical things that look very like or not much different from its original thing.
Hey, hmm. Hmm.
Nope. Nope.
Huh.
No,
Nope.
no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yep. Yeah, huh.
Nope. This is a family show.
The hell it is. I just found another evolution past that future one.
Past that future one. Uh,
Moto Bug from Sonic.
Yeah.
That's the lore.
Exactly. Yeah, this just kind of reminds me of when Transformers was running out of ideas, so they did like Beast Wars, and
I like Beast Wars.
yeah, I know, but the design wise, they were just running out of ideas. So they're like, what if they don't turn into cars? What if they turn into animals? Which makes no sense because the reason that they turned into cars was because they looked like cars. They were indecipherable from cars. There is nobody who's going to mistake the metal leopard for an actual leopard. It's just stupid. So anyway,
well, to be honest, when it came to Beast Wars, there were no humans anyway, so
well, why turn into anything then?
because they were on Earth.
No,
There was
no,
nothing else to turn
no,
into.
no, no. You can like the show and still say that the premise is stupid because it was. It's okay. It's all right. Sometimes
I
stupid
don't
things
quite
are
remember
very
how they
entertaining.
got stranded on Earth, but they got stranded on a human Earth. So
Yeah.
No.
Well, I think they were fighting the never-ending war against the Decepticons or whatever, and
anyway, so yeah, I am now on board with the whole Pokemon just doesn't give a crap sometimes. On top of that, in Pokemon news, there is
It's where
a
it needs to be
new
pointed.
game on the Switch called it's not called wait.
it's that forgettable, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually. Because it's not PAL World. It's PAL something on Switch. What is it called?
It's PAL something on the Switch. It's a mouthful.
Yeah. Um shit. I can't think of what it's called. PAL Land. That's what it's called. PAL Land on the Switch.
Is it made by the same people that made PAL World?
No.
Oh.
It's not. Uh
If the people who are in charge of Pokemon did that to make fun of Pal World, I would be like, I'll allow it. But otherwise, I'm like, meh.
so there's this, right? You've got
Mhm.
PAL Land. Okay.
Oh, Nintendo.
so long.
Yeah, this is.
And it is on the
Hmm.
Switch.
If Nintendo did this, I would think it was funny. Otherwise, I'm
wasn't
like,
done
no,
by
this is just
Nintendo.
lazy.
No, here's the thing though. That main
This
character.
is literally the poor man's PAL World.
It is.
It
It's
is.
exactly that.
It is straight up the poor man's PAL World on the fucking Switch. And yeah, I can't wait for Pocket Pair to get wind of it and add it to their lawsuit.
Yeah. Well, not just that. Look at the main character, right? The main character looks like a slightly chibi version. Like that female character they showed looked like her looks like a slightly chibi version of the main female character from PAL World.
Yeah, it is so bad looking.
Yeah,
It doesn't look
that,
great.
that is
I
bad.
just thought I would share that this is the thing that exists now. On the
It
Switch.
just looks like they were like, "Hey,
Oh,
let's copy something."
yeah, that
Uh,
actually is really bad. There's no animation for that destruction of that. Okay.
well,
Wow.
let's see who actually makes this.
Ew,
Um,
just no.
yeah, Boggy Soft. There we go. Sorry, I got to scroll up a little more. Boggy Soft.
What have they done other than this atrocity?
This atrocity.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
only
I ran across it. It was like, yeah, I
the
think
only
we're
way it's
just
not
gonna have a
cringe
bad
and
time.
the only way it's not cringe and like a great value version of Pal World is if it was like by Nintendo to basically be like, see, how do you like it when someone rips your stuff off? That would be the only way that this is not cringe.
What?
What?
What
No shot.
did he
I don't
look up?
know.
Something? He looked up the company, didn't he?
I did.
All
What was
right.
their name again? Bog what?
Boggy
Boggy soft.
soft. No, I don't. I do
Boggy
not
Soft.
believe that. Hang on.
All right, there's something that's unbelievable. Please hold.
Boggy Soft.
Okay, never mind. I love one of their games. This is not one of them, but I loved Repo.
What?
No way. They made Repo?
That's what's on this website.
Boggy Soft.
No, that's not Boggy Soft. That says Boogie Soft.
Was that not what it said?
I thought the other one said Boggy, Boggy, not Boogy.
Did I grab the wrong one? Boggy.
Well, maybe I just missaw it, but we said Boggy, so usually that's Bogg.
Yeah.
Well, let me look it up again. Pal Land.
So
Jeez, let me go look it up again and double check. Okay, we got Boggy Soft.
Yeah, that's Bogg, not Boog.
Yeah. So Thief Life Simulator, Only Up. Those are its Switch titles. I'm
Yeah.
Okay.
But look up the.
GY Soft. There we go. Boggy Soft. Repo?
Huh.
No. Really?
That's what it says. But I mean, what site is this? Maybe the site is wrong.
I don't know. It's GG. And it's so similar to the bag. What was the other one?
Boogie.
Boogie Soft.
Yeah.
No, Paland, Only Up, Repo, or Switch. Maybe they handled the Switch port.
I think they did. Because I just looked up Repo. Repo
Life
was.
Simulator, and that looks like that's it. It's just those 4 Switch games.
Yeah, Repo was not made by that. There's
I
a
was gonna say,
publisher.
there's no way they made Repo. Repo is actually a functioning, fun-looking game.
It is.
But they did port it to the Switch, it looks like. So anyway, so yeah, I just thought that was a neat tidbit that we should look at.
Hey,
Yes.
apparently that Victory Bell, the auto asphyxiation one, has a form after it.
Auto fixation. Oh, Chad's killing me tonight. Anyway,
Number 1 in the Pokemon Center.
number 1 in the Pokemon community. Love it.
Now we need the guy that does
Pokemon
Master
Force?
Shake. We need the guy that does Master Shake's voice to do all the lines for the attacks.
That would be great.
All right, so let's get political for a minute.
Is it even political? It's just stupid.
No, but I don't know how else to categorize it. So
Let's get real life for a minute.
let's get real life for a minute.
Okay. And at that point, a car has crashed into this thing when you've made this clearly bad decision. And his expression
Right
is
there.
like, huh. Would you look at that? Look,
Yeah, and it's just like
he's annoyed.
yeah. He still looks annoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks very output that he just manslaughtered 3 people.
I mean, I don't even know if he knows that he's the one who did something wrong at this point. He might be thinking, I was doing
Probably
something
not.
perfectly reasonable, and all of a sudden these people crash into me and
Like-
it's crazy.
Okay, first off,
We know that it's
He
wrong
is-
and stupid, but
okay.
he might not know because
first
he
off, he is
doesn't know nothing.
right lane, the far right lane of 2 lanes, crosses the left lane. Does not set himself up for this either, by the way.
Nope.
And then just casually drives on through like nothing's there into the center area, which apparently was authorized access only.
Yeah.
And here comes the car that was not too far behind him.
Well, I mean, he would have known that it was authorized only if he could read, but he can't do that. So,
Yeah, and just straight up.
yeah.
So, I am very pissed now.
Yeah.
Because this happened to me when I wrecked my car last year because the dumbass went from the far right lane trying to make a U-turn into my car.
Mm-hmm.
So,
See,
can relate short of the
there's
death
a
part.
reason why, like,
We're glad of that.
I worked for a company,
Mhm.
and then this company had a no U-turn policy. All right,
That's a
to
good one.
prevent this kind of shit right here. Now, was it annoying? Not really, because it never bothered me. Was it annoying to other drivers? Absolutely. I don't know how many guys would complain to me. It's like, you got to at least make a U-turn every damn time you go to a new area because you don't know where you're going. You pass it and you've got to get back to it. It's like, no, man, you don't.
It's called a GPS.
No, don't even get me started there, Chad. Anyway, no, you fucking don't. Like, you can go down and get turned around. You can go to a light
Yep.
and make a legal U-turn
Yeah.
and get yourself set up by blocking. Yeah, you could do things that aren't exactly 100% legal, but legal enough that nobody's going to fault you because you're in a giant ass truck, like
Yeah.
blocking off both lanes with your tail end and your front end in order to set yourself up for that one U-turn or something in a legal spot that has enough room to make it happen, right?
Yeah.
Or you could take an exit ramp and then turn left and come back the other way. You've got that option too.
Yeah, I've done that in a car.
Repeatedly, my
Anyway,
dude. So many times. I am woman driver.
but no, the company had a no U-turn policy for this thing, and then of course there's other things too. When I was driving, there were like Google Maps was a thing.
Mhm.
First off, with satellite view, atlases were a must. And there are
Yes.
trucking GPSs, which I recommend if you're going to get one, a Rand McNally. They're the best. Nobody at me at that. They are the best. They're clunky. They do not look smooth. They might nowadays. But back then, they were durable and they were really good. And what a lot of people don't realize, especially newer people into the trucking industry, is you need a trunking GPS. Like, there is a difference between a regular GPS and a trucking GPS.
Yep.
And the trucking GPS, it's got features like you can input your load information, stuff like that. It's there for a reason. It's not just to make things like slightly easier or something for using it for e-logs or something like that. No, you can type in and say, hey, every load that you calculate a thing for me, assume I'm 80,000 pounds. Assume I am 40 tons no matter what. And it will take you on a route that, for the most part, is appropriate for your truck. Okay?
Yep.
But you're also supposed to do other things, like plan your trip. Okay? So you get an address. You're going here to pick up. What do? I immediately look at a map, figure out where the hell it is, right? And then I pick up my phone and I look at it from above on the satellite view. Why do I do that? Because so many places, they'll give you the address, and it's the address for the front door of the business.
Yep.
You're supposed to turn a mile before you get there at the truck entrance. Or you need to go past the front entrance because the truck entrance is about a quarter of a mile down the way. You can see that on the satellite view, right? Which makes it really much more accurate when you're trying to do a GPS, because then you can like poke it and say,
I'm about to say pin drop.
This point specifically, instead of keying in the address, and I'm sorry, you can poke it on Google Maps and get the coordinates, the longitude and latitude, and type those into the GPS, which gets you a lot more accurate direction to where you're going.
I can't tell you how many truckers I had to direct to the dock because their BOL was like, the front entrance is here. And it's like, yeah, but the dock is actually on this other side road and around the corner.
Yeah. And that's why I always used Google Maps. I figured out where it was, and then eventually you get to a point, especially if you're with a company and you keep doing the same runs, where you can actually save those things. And like, if you actually opened up my GPS, you'll see like Arizona, and then would have multiple companies listed there in towns. Because then it got to the point that I was like, oh, I'm going back to so and so. I click Arizona, click the town, click the company, and boom, it just automatically. I don't have to plan it anymore. I've been there
It's so
5
nice.
times. It's okay.
We got something similar
Yes,
for
are
me.
great when used properly, right? But newer drivers and people who don't speak English don't, right? They pick up that that $100 GPS for cars instead of spending the other $200 for a $300 or $400 trucking GPS, which is specialized in the field.
Yep.
But yeah, so this guy also, he's not even supposed to be in the country, which could have prevented this altogether. It also turns out that Reddit, being the autist that they are, found out that this guy might have been involved in a previous incident, which the timeline kind of lines up because apparently this guy got a CDL from a California
I'm sorry.
location, right?
On behalf of my state, I apologize.
And then he was slated for deportation in like 2018, 2019.
Yep. Hey
And
man,
his
elections have consequences.
stuff was revoked. Somewhere in all that, there was a bridge rated for about 6 tons that was collapsed by a guy matching this description.
Well, at least
and the
matching
same
this name.
In I think Arizona. I think it was the same name
Mhm.
in Arizona, which completely collapsed that bridge.
And
right?
to be fair, I don't know which one is worse. If it was this guy who's crashed 2 things, or if there's another dude with the exact same name who did something just as stupid. Now I'm like, okay, so either this guy is a serial offender and he's crazy, or it's an epidemic. Which one's worse?
Yes.
yes. Anyway, so you have that incident, and then the Biden administration comes into power and then just sends him back on his way.
Oh.
I mean, dude shouldn't have even had like a car driver's license. But
and this is the part where people will rush to Twitter and call me a racist all damn day. It's the fact that you can identify who these people are. You can identify any person who is in this country driving a CDL and does not know English while driving behind them. Do you know how you know this?
No, how?
You pull up to a way station and they follow the arrows, and then the way station has a bypass lane, right? And you both go down the bypass lane. The bypass lane speed limit is 30 fucking miles an hour. Do you know what 30 miles an hour actually looks like? Because these fuckers drive at 5 down the bypass lane. Because they can't read the 30 and know what it fucking means on their speedometer.
So Zio, tell us how you really feel.
5 miles an hour down the bypass lane all the damn time because they know they're going slow enough that DOT's not going to come after them because now they're being extra careful or whatever, right? And they're at least within the bounds of whatever the magic number speed limit is because they can't fucking read the sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
that's
not
how
okay.
you identify one of these fuckers on the road following them. Anyway.
And it's so frustrating. I mean, it's one thing with a car, and that's dangerous enough with people who cannot read signs. The cars are murder machines,
So,
you know.
Just so you know, for everybody who's watching, Zio's reaction is kind of.
Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
No, but the fact that they can't read English, and it's a constant problem. Like, I feel sorry for our guards who have to handle anyone who comes into our area who doesn't speak English, because it happens all the damn time.
Don't worry, Zio. The guards don't either.
No, our guards do. It's an old cranky guy, for crying out loud.
Good.
Anyway.
It's 50-50 with where I work, so.
But no, like, they can't understand English. They pull up, and they're at the wrong facility because they can't read English. And then you're having to talk to their dispatcher, right? Because their dispatcher apparently has this magic ability to, speak both English and whatever language they have. It clearly must be doing everything for them, telling them, keying it into the GPS or whatever the fuck it is, right? So they can get from point A to point B, because they can't fucking read it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you need an 8,000 number to get in here, guys. It's not that hard. And nobody can find an 8,000 number. The dispatcher doesn't know what you're talking about, because the dispatcher doesn't have that number for some reason. The guy, he doesn't speak English. He's like, here, right? Here. I go here. And that's all he can say.
Yeah.
Anyway, it drives me nuts.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing is that, like, I'm sure it's hard for these people, and they're just in here. They're like, look, this place has money and it has opportunity, and I can just go in here and I can do something, and that'll serve. But the problem is, they don't come from the same society. They don't have the same rules, regulations. Like, our civilization, such as it is built upon rule upon rule upon rule. It is not all intuitive. Well, sometimes it's stuff that you've learned over time.
So here's the thing. I have no sympathy, pity, definitely no respect for the people that come over here and act like that, for one simple reason. I know a metric fuck ton of people who put the effort in, who learn the language, who learn the nuances, who learn the laws, more so than the average American, just because, one, they wanted to be here, they're proud to be an American, and I'm proud to have them here. But these motherfuckers can go all the way back. I don't care if you call me racist. Don't give a damn, because the people that put the work in, who are from, like, wherever this guy's from, Mexico, Canada, UK, Europe, whatever, they put the effort in. Awesome. Bring, I'm all for them coming here. But the people that are a hazard, who are repeatedly causing these problems, need to fucking go yesterday.
Yeah, they need to know how to speak and read English.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't do that, there is no reason that you should be driving a 40-ton bullet down the fucking freeway.
And we got to talk about the company. Like, the company is equally liable in my eyes.
Oh, yeah.
They got their license,
the company had their business license revoked or something.
Ooh, good.
Personally, I think there should be jail time involved.
Yeah, I agree too.
And I think they need to start doing that with a lot more people if they find that they've been hiring somebody who was illegally in this country. Because that's the only way you're going to stop it, is if you start putting these fuckers in jail. You put the company person in jail. You put the person who hired them in jail.
Yeah, not fines.
You need to disincentivize people coming to America illegally, and then they'll stop doing it when they know that everybody involved is going to jail. Because they may still come here for the benefits or whatnot, but when they realize they can't find a job, because everybody is like, if I hire you and they find out, I will go to jail. You start disincentivizing this kind of bullshit, and
incentivizing people to come proper.
Dying on a turnpike because the fucker can't read a goddamn sign.
Yeah. It's so awful, really. I mean, I don't know what's going through this dude's head, and I don't know how long has he been here, honestly. But the thing that I don't understand,
it's been like at least 6 or 7 years.
Well, okay, so my nephew just got his driver's
This
license.
is
He
what,
took it.
25? Yeah,
Yeah.
25, 2019,
And I know some
18,
other people who
7
just
years.
got their license within I want to say the last 7 years or so, and all of them had trouble with the written part. Some of the questions were kind of difficult or whatever. My nephew passed that, but he didn't pass the driving part. It's the first time, and he passed it the second time. These other kids that I know, brilliant kids. Like one of them went and got her PhD. The other one is just like going to be an architect. Her brother's in West Point. Like they're just grade A, super smart kids in this other family. And both of the daughters I know flunked the writing test at least once. And one of them flunked it twice, and she's the one who got the PhD. So they're not dumb people, but the test was difficult. Just the written part. This man cannot read our language. How did he get the license? It's from California. We're all in California. I'm confused.
Okay, I can answer that. I can answer that.
They gave it to him in his language?
No.
What?
So what you do is, and there's, if you look this up, people will train you on how to do this. So you ask for an interpreter. Okay. The interpreter just does the test for you.
What?
Yes.
What? How do you get an? I don't understand. How do you get an interpreter?
You request it at the
No, not. How does it mechanically work? How does it philosophically work that they think this makes sense? Oh, let's give them an interpreter. No, homie, you need to be able to do this stuff in English, because all of our signs, all of the people yelling at you if you're driving in the wrong way will be saying these things in freaking English, because that's kind of the country language.
Yeah.
You can't operate a murder machine without having the ability to communicate with people. It's not okay. I'm sorry.
Which is why it's so necessary that we have a language set in stone and law as our national fucking language. Every other country has one. Why the fuck don't we?
You know how I found this out, by the way?
How?
I went for a job, and there was somebody next to me. Didn't speak. No, I'll tell you what it is, because the company's gone. I'm not under NDA. It was Toys R Us.
Oh.
It was Toys R Us. I went in for the warehouse job. I'm sitting there in their little crappy office. It had literally school desks from like middle school. We're sitting there with these tests, and this person next to me is like confused. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look over, and they wave the person over, and the person's like, "Oh, you need an interpreter?" And he just nods. And then this lady comes out, and then I kid you not, takes the test and just starts writing the answers in.
That's crazy.
And then, but by the way, this was a forklift driver.
No, absolutely not, sir. That's not okay. I don't.
Yep. So thankful. So by the way, I made sure after that little thing, I stayed behind all the concrete barriers when I was walking around the warehouse. He did hit 3 things and knock over 2 tear racks of product.
I never would have guessed.
Season. Yeah.
But things need to be in English. We need to keep it in English. If you come here to work, you need to read and write English. If you drive at all, you need to be able to read and write, or read and speak in English. You need to understand English.
This isn't a race thing. This is a safety thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. As the girl on the panel, I'm probably the one who probably has the most sympathy and empathy and all that crap, whatever. But of course, I got none of that.
So. You have way more than the rest of us. This
is true. In this, I'm just like I can sympathize and empathize with someone wanting to make a better life for their family, but dude, you cannot do that in a country where you don't understand anything. Like. And the thing is that people who are enabling this are putting not just us in danger, they're putting them in danger, but they're also discounting they're making it harder for actual Americans to get jobs. Yeah, like my sister
the thing is what it is.
Well, my sister is a school counselor, has her master's degree in counseling. Every place they go, they love everywhere she goes. Sorry. They love her. She went on an interview. Didn't get the job for a reason I'm about to disclose later, but she came back months later, and the person at the front desk was happy to see her. She's like that kind of person. Like everybody freaking loves her. It's crazy. Nothing like me. But the thing is that the reason she didn't get the job at that place where they loved her so much, they remembered her months later, called her back to come in for an interview when a position opened up, is because she wasn't bilingual. It's because she didn't speak Spanish as well. And the reason for that is, and you're like, but it's a school in America. I don't understand. Yeah, but the thing is that they have enough people who only speak Spanish. And I'm like, that's not fair. Like, so you're telling me that a person who did all the things correctly in America can't get a job because of the fact that, all right, cool.
Too many
My
people
dad
who
worked
won't speak another language.
Yeah, my dad worked in construction. And the reason that he got in, like, okay, so in my family, I have like a bunch of ridiculously charismatic people in my family. I am
I would have never guessed.
I am the dull, boring one in my family. I am a terrible representative of my entire
Nice.
family. No, I'm not saying I'm dull and boring. I am a delight, sir. However, comparatively speaking, my entire family would blow your face off with how much charisma they have. They all get crap for free all the time. I get reasonable prices. But yeah, so my dad,
cease and desist orders.
So my dad got a job though in construction, but he was saying that it was crazy difficult. It was crazy difficult working there, and it was crazy difficult even just getting promoted or getting anything done. And a lot of other people that he knew who spoke English, just English though, could not get in. And it's because it's primarily with people who are being paid under the table and they only speak Spanish. So they're only going to hire people who speak Spanish. Why would they hire someone who doesn't speak their language? That's ridiculous. It's absurd. So it's not fair to Americans. It's not fair to these people because they don't know what they're doing. They're just trying to do their best, but they're screwing up all over the place and they don't know why. They don't understand how. It's got to suck to live that way. And then also sometimes we die. So not okay. It's bad all around. It's not sympathetic. It's not good. It's not okay. I think that's the end of my rant. I think I'm good.
It is suicidal empathy. Anyway, so let's move on.
No. I demand after that bullcrap.
Listen, I agreed with David Hogg for the first time in my life because David Hogg is against this rebranding.
Okay. You know what? Fair.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
By the way, did you see Steak and Shake's response to that?
Dude, they have been on one. They have been absolutely on one with their.
They've been tearing that ass up of Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. Oh, they've been having the blast. I was like, man, I wish there was a Steak and Shake near where I live. It sucks that I live in this horrible place.
Is in agreement with the rest of us. So here's the meme of the day, people.
That's great. Oh no, like also Arizona Tea was like, just so you know, much like our prices, we won't be changing our logo.
Yeah,
I was like, damn.
Yeah, quick
Arizona spilling the tea.
Yeah, there are a lot of places that have just kind of jumped on that, like, oh, just so you know, we're not changing our logo. Quick Trip did it. This place called Odie or Oli or something like that. I don't know. It's some brand I've never heard of, but
it's Aldi's. It's
Aldi's. I know what an Aldi's is. We got one of those.
Yeah, it's a cheap grocery store.
No. It wasn't Aldi's. It was like ODEE or OBE or something like that. I've never seen it before. I've seen Aldi's. Okay, I'm not that unsophisticated, darling. All right, go ahead.
There is nothing sophisticated about Aldi's.
You know what? I don't know. I've seen them, but I've never gone in.
It's very, very cheap grocery store fare, but it's also limited selection. So you take the good with the bad. You get good prices.
It like European imports and stuff?
No.
I thought that's what it was.
No, it's literally just a grocery store with limited selection, but great prices.
Yeah, this was their first time that they said something on it, and it was fantastic.
Steak and Shake.
Sometimes people want to change things just to put their own personality on things. At Cracker Barrel, their goal is to just delete the personality altogether.
Right.
The elimination of the old timer from the signage. Heritage is what got Cracker Barrel this far, and now the CEO wants to just scrape it away. At Steak and Shake, we take pride in our history, our families, and American values. All are welcome. We will never market ourselves away from our past and a cheap effort to gain the approval of trend seekers. Bro!
I will
Yeah,
say
so
this though.
that old guy, by the way, apparently is like the uncle of the founder.
Oh, that's
Somebody
not
said they
cool. They
should
should have kept him.
Yeah.
Also, somebody kind of pointed something out. Crack Steak and Shakes, kinda. They had a very nice looking character on theirs, and it's gone.
Yeah. I mean, they changed their logo a while back, didn't they?
Honestly, though,
We
I
don't
think
have
they
a
should bring,
Steak and Shake, so
I
I didn't
think-
notice it.
I think they should bring it back because it looks really cool. It's like a 1950s waiter, like
Mm.
with
So
a
Cracker Barrel will
plate. It
now
looks really neat.
join the rest of them.
That's so bad. You know, it's just kind of like they got rid of the Indians for the Redskins. They're trying to.
There it is.
Oh, that is an old looking logo.
Yeah, that looks crap. Just,
I like the character.
Maybe they should bring the character back.
Bring the
And-
character back, not
okay,
the rest.
okay. Hear me out. It just
is
reminds
this-
me of what is it? Fallout.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, but the thing is that,
Yes.
I hate Fallout, and the thing I hate about Fallout
Okay.
is that it uses nostalgia and twists it to make it something
So,
sinister. I don't
Welcome
like it.
to the
It's-
Holiday
sinister.
Inn.
It's not.
Huh?
Welcome to the Holiday Inn.
Yeah, it
This
does,
is gonna
man.
be
It's
what we're
so-
looking at for the new stuff.
Ugh.
It's so bland.
The charm is gone. Like, I get wanting to renovate, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
to change it up a little bit. But no, they didn't just renovate it. They modernized
sterilized it.
it.
It's welcome to Norm,
sterilized
man.
it and turned it into a fucking Denny's.
Yes. Oh,
Like,
Norm's Denny's, same thing.
Ooh.
Holiday Inn, Denny's, whatever. Same thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Now, I don't think that Steak and Shake should go back to their old logo. I don't think that their new one is like great, but the other one is just there's too much going on. It's huge. The Cracker Barrel one though, I'm like, look, we all pay attention to this stuff now. This is not the time to do this.
Yeah.
You could have done this sooner or later, not now. Now is not the time, homie. This is the worst time.
There's a
to
time
do
and
this.
place for things. This was not it.
This was so not it. Denny's did a rebrand on their stuff. McDonald's did a rebrand. Like, dude, I love this so much.
Oh, this is good.
Uh,
We're gonna repost that one. The old Cracker Barrel, the new Cracker Barrel. Yeah, it's gonna make a great Spirit Halloween later.
yeah.
I guess so,
guarantee.
man.
So
I feel like I mean, to fit in with the new brand, those rocking chairs out front make no sense. Like, it's just
yeah. See, and the CEO was on like Good Day America or whatever the fuck it's called,
Yeah.
right? Talking about how, oh yeah, we're going to be keeping like the wheel or the rocking chairs and this, that, and the other and stuff. And it's
And
like,
then you go into
I've saw the pictures of the one that you have actually renovated
yeah.
and modernized. Nowhere does it ever show the front of the store, but why would you even have the rocking chairs at that point? You're getting rid of everything that made it, it's
Charming.
like the checkers are gone. The fireplace was
Oh,
gone.
I love the
I mean,
checkers. I remember playing on that checker, Matt.
I
Well,
remember back in the day going and playing with my brother, playing a game of checkers while we're waiting on the food in front of the fireplace, and have like hot chocolate or something sitting there. It was great.
I feel like the problem that we have is the problem that we have with a lot of our things that are being renovated. It's being taken over by people who don't like what it actually is. That's kind of what happened with a lot of the games, that happened with a lot of like our old IPs like Star Wars, etc. They're trying to fix something because they didn't like what it actually was.
Oh, and it took 3 companies, by the way, to come up with this new fucking logo. 3 companies.
How does it
$1
take 3 to
fucking
get
dollars.
this shape? I'm sorry,
$1
absolutely not, sir.
Dude, I-
dollars to come up with this new logo, and I'm just like, guys,
It's not new though.
Brock could have made you something better for fucking free.
Yeah,
I was about to say, you could just go on X and say, I'm looking for a logo, and one of those crappy digital artist bots would have stolen something better than that.
yeah. I mean, this is literally just the exact same font here. The
Wow.
Cracker Barrel is written the same, except the K is less interesting now. and then you just put it inside of like this word art shape. It's gay. I don't understand.
It's lame and gay. It's
It
almost
is.
like they put a chick in it and made it lame and gay.
They did. I mean, honestly, it's not even gay because gay is way more flamboyant than that.
Oh,
It's
wait.
just
They did. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, funny you should
But
mention
yeah,
that.
they're
just
downplaying the
sterile.
backlash, by the way. They're downplaying the backlash as a local minority. And when you have
I've heard
companies
that
like
before.
Steak and stuff chiming in, and I'm sure Wendy's had to have said something. Did Wendy's say something?
I don't know. I'll look.
No, I
I'll
didn't
hunt
see
down.
that, and that kind of
Alright.
irritated me. I was like, "Dang, Wendy's, where are you at, man?"
Like Wendy's is fire half
Dude,
the time when it does anything, so it has to have said something. But you got Steak and Shake and other companies coming out and
maybe
laughing
that
at
the
you
person who
or
was
making fun of it. It's not a vocal minority, honey. It really
you
is.
guys have become a meme. When you become the meme, that's not good for you. Okay, not unless you're in on the joke. Oh,
Anyway,
Roblox.
so Roblox plans to restrict social hangouts that include private spaces, such as bathrooms or bedrooms, to ID verified 17 plus users. You could just get rid of the spaces altogether, Roblox.
I
I
don't
mean,
think they can. I think
i- if
the
you
per
want to, if you want to get rid of the P to the E to the D to the O's, it helps if you actually get rid of them.
I think the perv community is solidly baked into Roblox. They're
Probably.
afraid. It's kind of like when they did the
And
bot for Connect.
allegedly, some of their developers are part of that community. So, allegedly. Shocker.
Imagine my shock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's happening. They're
Mm.
going to now limit things and age verify users.
Oh, it shouldn't be 17 plus though. I mean, shouldn't it be 18 plus? I mean, 17, you're still a minor. I mean, that's why Destiny's in trouble right now.
Oh, wait, what?
I
What
wouldn't
happened
doubt
with
it.
that, dude?
It depends on the
Oh my-
country.
Yeah,
So-
it does. It does, because some
Anyway, so
countries.
this next part we're going to need sound, and I get it if Meg wants to check out for the next part.
Oh,
Oh,
here we
no.
go.
So because she's not,
I saw you
invested in
posted
this
and
one.
immediately was like, "Oh, well, there goes Meg."
Chad, we have a new trailer. It came out during Gamescom. It's the gameplay trailer.
I feel like we should put
we're
quotes
gonna
in
love
there.
this.
How do we like
So,
to play?
Sounds up.
Right.
Go.
You asked for this. Back in your place.
This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once.
Time to prove myself.
Oh, I just loved that view. Yeah, that
Right?
overhead view for. Oh, that was just.
Right?
Have at you.
Leave that to me.
Drop her right off the roof. I love that.
An ambush. This day grows lovelier by the hour.
Oh,
Lovelier by the hour. Rush. This day grows lovelier by the
I
hour.
love that voice.
Oh, I like the Japanese one better though. He sounds more gruff.
Really?
Yeah, but it is good. It's
It's
not that
good.
bad.
I would
but
definitely
do
like a
prefer the
gruffer
Japanese
voice.
version.
Nothing can stop me. Let's finish him.
Ooh, good. I hate blind.
On my honor.
Wait, what was that? Hold on. Go back.
My honor.
Pause. Go back again because I want to read that. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I read that as another player joined your party.
No. This is the whole getting new recruits kind of thing, which
Yeah.
was a nice little touch of Ramza. Actually looking at the new recruits and stuff,
Yeah.
deciding whether or not to join them.
You know
Which
what'd be
is nice.
great is if I don't have to be depressed if I can't grab somebody.
Oh, forgot to mention this. Apparently, they overhauled that system slightly, where you're going to have multiple choices, so you don't have to like back out and go back in 50,000 times till you find the one that you want.
Okay, but is there a cap? Because we're building. Here's the thing that always bugged me, and it bugged me even when they expanded it. I ran out of space, and they kept giving me unique characters.
Yeah, the cap is 50, I think.
That is not enough. You are
That is
building an
double
army.
what it was, so
Or
it's double the PSP version. Because
okay,
I
let
don't
me
remember what the original was, but I think the PSP had like a 24, 25 cap.
Yeah, it was like 24, 25. So here's the thing. They need to have a slot for every unique character you can get in the game. I don't care about
had this problem that you have described, so I don't know.
I was like, I don't want to get rid of you. You're good. But they're better.
The only time I ever had the problem was because Boko laid 5,000 eggs.
Oh, that's different.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, do you want to get rid of this black chocobo? And I'm like, yes.
And then yeah.
And then it gives you the thing, and it's like Becca looks at you sadly as she goes off into the wilderness. I'm like, I'm so sorry,
dude. Yeah, it's like fucking.
It pulls. It's like,
it hurts.
can I have an option to turn off egg laying for the monsters so I don't have to give up 5,000?
I will take Boko and nobody else. We just turn off the egg laying.
Can we have that feature? Because every time I have to send one off,
no, I get rid of them before they hatch.
And they look at me and they're all sad and everything.
I get rid of them before they hatch, so I don't have to deal with that.
I didn't realize that was an option.
It is.
But I'm just like trying to get rid of them so I can get space to bring in whoever. And it's just like, and then they look so sad as they go off, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
The worst
like,
one.
You haven't done anything. You've just been there.
The worst one is when they give you the philosophical, are we really so different that monsters and humans can't coincide? And I'm like,
yeah.
Fuck.
Like, why would you do that to me? The game, it should not cause such a bunch.
Right? And then the fucking I had to get rid of like the brother sister duo that would cast magic randomly.
One who has the bad magic.
Yeah. So I liked their dynamic as far as the story arc goes, but I didn't like their magic. I didn't like their magic. So
I hate their abilities, but they have great dynamic.
Yeah, so I went ahead and got rid of them, and I'm getting rid of them, and they're like, but we're friends, aren't we? Like, we're doing this to the end. And I'm like, yeah, you guys will be safer over there. Just trust me on this. And I'm just like, fuck. Dude, I hated that so much. That literally, perfect game for me, except that. Maybe it actually...
It was horrible. Meg, they're the fills. You just don't get it.
Before Expedition 33.
Yeah, I this is the kind of menu fighting though that made me not want to play menu fighting games. Like they're like, "Oh, look, you have gameplay." And I'm like, "I don't really know if we can call this gameplay. This is like selecting things from your menu and great." But, I mean,
yeah, it's showing a bunch of different new systems at once, like this one here.
Yeah.
Or the revamped versions.
But
of
I mean, you get though why someone who's someone who didn't play the original would see this and be like, yeah, this looks like a normal RPG kind of menu game that you could play.
Yeah, and I love it.
Yep, I love every second of it.
My honor.
I like the action RPGs, but this, and the music. Oh God, the music.
Right, so let's take a look at this real quick.
Okay, let's see. Squire, Chemist,
Knight, Archer, Monk, White Mage, Black Time Summoner, Thief, Orator, Mystic, Geomancer, Dragoon, Samurai, Ninja, Alchemist, Bard.
We can't see those lower ones, my dude.
There's Monk. There's Monk. Who's that?
Well, if I could see the others, I could tell you. But
sorry.
Dragoon, Samurai, Ninja, Archmage, Bard, Mimic, Mime.
Oh, I forgot the mime was even a thing. No, wait. Was that a?
Mime is male, dancer is female.
Oh, we don't see dancer in here either.
Yeah, it
That's
depends
right.
on. Yeah, it depends on what the gender of the character is, which one you unlock at the end.
It's a male, so it would be mine.
So it'd be mime.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about those two classes.
Bard is powerful.
Uh,
Good choice. This will suffice.
Meteor.
Feel my wrath.
Embrace inevitable end. Judgment blade.
Oh, I would have put that between them, but okay.
Fight
Oh, he said the spell name.
Bring sinners to account. Fight
He straight up said the name. Oh, that's nice.
I like it.
Okay.
I just have nothing to add. I'm like, yeah, it's a normal looking game. Okay.
Oh, it's great. Can't wait to play it.
I can't wait. I'm.
But
Yeah.
you know, I mean, you know, like when you have a feeling and then someone says a feeling that's contrary to yours, you kind of like dig in harder to yours. So yeah, I'm just like, this is looking more and more meh to me than it was at the beginning. And like,
Hey,
like, oh
That's
my god,
fine.
you
We
see,
will
they
play
had a
it, you can
menu pop up.
watch.
Like they all have
there you go.
menus.
We will play. You can watch.
Exactly.
I don't think I'm gonna survive, but I'll try.
Oh, you'll be fine.
No, but you don't understand how boring I find menu fighting games. I loathe them.
All right. Well, I prefer the old RPGs. I think
Well,
that's
not
what's lost.
and for me, it's not even about that. It is hands down one of the best storylines I have ever played through.
It's the best Final Fantasy game ever.
No, I'm saying beyond that. Even it's literally like Expedition 33 in this.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, that's why I said maybe I'll be able to survive it, because I've been told repeatedly that there's a really good story. You know, it's just like really boring to get through it. But that's cool. That's fine. That's all right.
See, that's the thing. I don't find it boring, but I get it, and I have seen videos where people cut the in between, and
Yeah.
you just can watch like the cut scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a place for it.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think there's too much that goes on in the middle of fights that if you just kind of saw a cutscene to cutscene, you would be like,
I feel like I missed something.
yeah, you'll feel like you're missing something. And there's
definitely conversations that also happen in the middle of the fights.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you're trying to do a thing and the guy against you is like telling you to stand down, and then there's exposition going on before somebody gets nuked. So, you know.
Yep. And then there's
anyway.
Zenith Castle. I think it's called Zenith Castle. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, but the first great filter is at the very start of this. So.
Oh yeah, the
first great filter.
Yeah, you just showed that screenshot. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, this one filters so many people. Oh, that is such a pain in the ass if you're not ready for it. Anyway, so let's get into internet censorship as the UK and EU roll out more shit. So the EU will vote on chat control law on October 14th to allow scanning of all private messages sent. It aims to detect child abuse, and three countries publicly oppose it.
Okay,
over privacy risks. So if you don't have WhatsApp, I think that's the one. Everybody in the EU should start downloading WhatsApp and start using it.
I think it should change the word aims to claims.
So
because that's how they're going to try to get this in. Oh, it's for the children. Don't you care about children? And that they use that for basically every type of control that they try to exert over us these days.
Okay, so listen,
that's all they've been doing.
Okay, I am.
All right, Chaz and Ev.
I am for this.
Continue. Explain.
Because there's going to be so many people with burner phones sending dick pics, and they have to look at every single penis. Godspeed, EU.
But anyway, so the greatest fear I talked about yesterday has come true. The government is using Roblox to push the Screen Act, the Kids Online Safety Act. Yeah, when that whole Roblox thing was going down and stuff, I was thinking the same things. Like,
Yeah.
damn it, don't let our government use this as an excuse.
Oh, they
They are.
chomped on that. Yep.
Yeah, they chomped on that. Certain conservative politicians out there are chomping at that to push these things forward. So continue
I
to push
think
back,
it'll-
everybody.
Yeah, I think it'll still fall flat on its face, though.
Oh, I hope so.
Because
But-
a lot of people aren't pointing to the
Like-
think of the children shit. The whole forced ID thing.
The forced ID thing, I know it's going to happen one day. But by George, I will kick and scream the entire damn way to it. Because I know it will eventually happen.
Yeah.
But I will fight it tooth and nail the whole
Oh,
way.
I will get a fake ID.
By then, they'll probably forcibly chip you.
They'll have to kill me first.
Anyway, so the UK has advertisements stating that Wi-Fi is harmful to the environment now.
I'm sorry, wait, what?
Wi-Fi is killing the trees. And, it's promoting climate change and all that good stuff.
Okay. No.
How
I
is
mean,
Wi-Fi
I
killing the
agree.
trees?
I agree. Wi-Fi does not grow on trees because it is a signal. However,
What?
the rest of that is what?
Yeah. Anyway, your screen time is damaging the climate. Why won't you think of the climate, UK citizens?
Your children won't be able to see trees. Don't you want your children to see trees? Think of the children. It's always the. I hate this so much. I'm so tired. I have woke fatigue. I do.
Listen. I get it that solar panels is bad for the environment. Windmills, they're bad for the environment. Wi-Fi, not so much. Wi-Fi doesn't really hurt the environment like that.
Doesn't do anything to the environment from what I could. You know what? I can think of one thing, and that is like minute. Towers.
Yeah, well,
But
it's
but
minute. It's not like
that's the
having a
thing.
solar farm that completely destroys everything in its vicinity for 15 miles.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's literally a tower in the middle of the woods would not destroy the woods around it.
Yeah. In fact, it may even get taken by vines and stuff when left unchecked.
Yeah.
So the UK Office of Communications, Ofcom, has allegedly issued a notice to 4chan.
Oh
with an
yeah.
intention to impose a £20,000 fine plus daily penalties. 4chan lawyers has essentially told the UK to get fucked.
I mean, it
lawyers
was 4chan.
And more companies need to follow suit.
Why are they incorporated in Delaware? 4chan, move, get out of there.
I know, but 4chan is a United States company incorporated in Delaware with no establishment, assets, or operations in the United Kingdom. Any attempt to impose or enforce a penalty against 4chan will be resisted in U.S. federal court.
Yeah.
American businesses do not surrender their First Amendment rights because a foreign bureaucrat sends them an email. Under settling principles of the U.S. law, American courts will not enforce foreign penal fines or censorship code. If necessary, we will seek appropriate relief in the U.S. federal courts to confirm these principles. United States federal authorities have been briefed on the matter.
Thank you for your
Prime
attention to
Minister
this matter.
Sir whatever Starmer was reportedly warned by the White House to cease targeting Americans with UK censorship code, according to the reports in the Telegraph on July 30th. Despite these warnings, Ofcom continues its illegal campaign of harassment against American technology firms. Political solution to this matter is urgently required, and that solution must come from the highest levels of the American government. But yeah, so they politely told them to go get bent.
Okay, so does anybody else think that he looks like British Jeb Bush?
Yeah, he does.
And he also looks slightly startled all the time. It's like you just startled him like 3 seconds ago, or he's just about to yell like, "Oh!"
Yeah.
All right, I got a new link, new image for you.
Oh, you know what? Small commented. I think it was in relation to that
Oh, I had
Pokemon.
to reload my my thing, so I didn't see it.
I didn't. It didn't show up in the Rumble Studio, but over here in the window, which I have open because I'm me. It says it's what testicular torsion looks like.
Pretty sure that is in relation to the.
I missed that.
Yeah. And we know exactly what he was referring to, and I'm like, "You're not wrong, sir.
Yeah, you're definitely not wrong.
We all found it off-putting. You are not."
Oh.
More
All
so,
right. Apparently, Ofcom UK wants to punish X for over censoring content on the platform that makes the UK government look bad.
what?
What does over censoring even mean? Seems like X is over complying on the censorship to prove how dangerous the. Okay, so are they censoring the wrong things for the
That's
UK?
nice.
No, this is ingenious. So they're basically doing it ahead of this being solidified to show what will happen.
Yes, and then blaming it on the EU. That's genius. I mean, it reminds me of there was a vice president we had at our company once who had this problem with trusting her employees for whatever reason. So she wanted to be CC'd on every email. And
Malicious compliance. It's genius.
I love it.
yeah, and my coworkers were like, she doesn't want every email. Like when I email someone and then they email me back and then I email them, and they were like, yeah, we'll just send her the important ones. I said, no, you won't. You will send her everything. Email.
Everything. I did that with my boss.
Oh man, it was so great. I would send emails just to send them at that point, and I would CC her on everything. It was so much fun. And within 2 days, she reversed that. She was like, "I don't need to see everyone anymore."
So,
like, oh, really? Okay.
So at my job, we do these reports. Every shift does these reports. Every security officer does these reports.
This.
Okay. And our account manager was like, "I need CC'd on those," and everybody's like, "Are you sure? Really?" Now, keep in mind, there's like 3 officers at my place on first shift, second shift, and 2 on third. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8 people all doing this report. We're an entire campus. There are some buildings that have 15 officers per shift, all doing these reports, all CCing them. He had, in less than a week, over 1,000 of these reports flooding his inbox. He could do no work.
It's like, hey boss, you enjoying those emails? All right.
Suddenly we got an email.
Compliance is amazing.
It is
I
the best.
love it. It's my favorite thing to do.
I feel like that's the way that Goku and Vegeta beat some enemy. I forget which Dragon Ball movie it was, but it was one of the Z movies, and I don't think it was against Broly. I think it was against someone else who was trying to drain them of their power. And so they decided to give them all the power, and they overloaded the system.
Oh yeah, no, that was the Majin.
No, not
the androids.
If they overloaded it, I think that was Dragon Ball Super, maybe.
No, it wasn't Super.
No. It was the androids. It was before 1718. It was the fat one that.
Oh, okay. Then that would be the android arc where he just pumped.
I don't think it was an arc. I think it was actually a movie.
No, it wasn't a movie. I remember 100%.
Well, I mean, it could have been a movie.
I mean, they might have made it into a movie, but it was originally.
I watched the entire series. I watched GT, and then I was like, okay, so it stops at Z because we will not speak of GT ever again. Super came out way after that.
She what?
GT? Dragon Ball GT?
She what?
What?
I don't know what she's saying.
Talking
about some thing that never.
Huh, you're right. I must have mistaken that with my Mustang.
Must have been a fan thing.
Yeah.
Did you see Daima?
No, like I said, once I saw the thing that shall not be named.
Is now canon.
Huh?
Super Saiyan 4 is now canon.
I don't care.
It Daima.
Like I said,
That
it's over
recent
with
one that
Z.
came out.
Just like
Anyway.
the Marvel universe ends with Endgame, and just like the Matrix, there's only one movie, and there are only 3 Star Wars movies. There's plenty of things where it cuts off before the fanfics get in there, and so yeah, we're done.
So
It's fine.
my quick story of recent malicious compliance happened, I guess, a
Yay.
couple of years ago or something, or a year or
Mhm.
so ago with my current job. Is we would go in and we know how to do everything, right? So we don't have to wait for the shippers to come take care of us because we're just in and out all the time. So we go, we'll pull our stuff off the thing, fill out all the paperwork, fill out the security logs, all that stuff, and go.
Mhm.
And the other building routinely never came and pulled their shit off the printer. So we would go in there and we'd pull it off the printer, pull it off the other printer, put it all together, sign it, and then start dismantling it like we're supposed to and putting it in the correct locations and stuff, right?
Mhm.
Well, because they have an issue in their system, they've had it now for about 2 years and it doesn't show any signs of fixing, the printer will print out a second copy of those bills. Okay?
Okay.
And the difference is it doesn't include a SIL or a trailer number on those bills, but it is a second exact copy. So it just has to go to the trash because there's no reason for it. Don't know why the
Mhm.
system's doing it. Nobody in the world can figure out why it's doing it. And, since I'm not in their IT department, I'm not tasked with figuring it out, so I don't care anymore. Anyway, so the other building routinely wouldn't come over and get their stuff off the printer. So we were going in, we were getting it off, doing all the stuff. And then they would come over, and because they're fucking idiots, would pull the reprint off and then pop it in the thing. And then manually fill it in and stuff where it doesn't have a SIL or the trailer number in it.
Oh.
Which then was confusing my less intelligent drivers.
Mhm.
Because now they're looking for a trailer that doesn't exist because it already left the property. Because the other people were too stupid to come over, or when they came over to realize this is just trash. Because they can't look in the thing that's right there to go, oh, it's already been taken care of.
Okay.
So they sent out an email that we were no longer allowed to touch the printer.
Oh.
If it's on the printer, it has to stay on the printer. I sat there for 10 fucking hours. 10 hours. With 8 loads on the fucking printer.
Oh my gosh.
And then finally somebody came in and was like, asked what I was doing and stuff, just sitting there and things. It's like, I'm waiting for somebody to take the paperwork off the printer so I can leave with it. And it happened to be the guy who sent that email.
Nice. Oh, that's
Right?
Nice.
And he goes, it's like, oh, well, I'll take care of it real quick. And he starts looking. And I'm like, I know, it's 8 loads, isn't it? I have spent 10 hours waiting for somebody to come over from that building to fix that so I could leave with my first load for the day. And I get off in 2 hours. So when I get back with that one, guess what's not happening? The rest of that stuff gets to sit here till tomorrow. Well, we can't have that. It's like, yeah, but I
You
can't
can and
touch
you
that
will.
paper, can I?
Nice. Nice.
Anyway, so suddenly somebody started coming over and taking care of the paperwork again.
Yeah.
Until recently. It has started again. And that order of not touching the printer is still in effect. He never reversed it, but he did have them come over religiously and start taking care of their paperwork finally for the longest time until just recently.
Looks
So I'm
like
just waiting
lessons
for it
need to be
back up
learned.
again.
I mean,
Fun.
honestly, that actually is the best way to do it because I mean, you guys were taking over doing a job that they were supposed to do. They were being irresponsible. So, I mean, if you take care of it, they don't learn nothing.
Yeah, I know, but it was so much faster.
I know. I understand. I
No,
understand.
and the thing I hate most in this world is waiting for some other idiot to finish their job so I can fucking do mine. Like, it
Inefficiency is the
grinds
worst.
my gears to no end. When I'm
Yeah.
sitting there looking at something and all I have to do is move it from point A to point B real quick, and that's like all I'm waiting on them to do, and nobody can take the 2 minutes to walk over there and take care of it.
Oh no, I worked in
It then
warehouses.
has the goal to blame me for why they fucked up, because that's why we got the no touching paper rule, is because apparently the drivers were messing up the orders somehow, And it's like, no, I wasn't. I can guarantee you I wasn't.
No, I worked in a warehouse where we weren't allowed to touch product. So if product was in our way, we would just stand there. And then our boss was like, "Why are you guys standing around?" I was like, "Can't touch it."
Can't touch it.
All right, what's this?
All right, so UK tax authority to survey social media posts. The UK has become at this point. Scary part is Europe fall. Anyway, so it's V from Vendetta. I keep preaching it. You people need to go watch it, especially if you live in the UK or EU. There's a movie called V for Vendetta. It came out eons ago. Go
I feel like they
watch
watched it, but they took the wrong lessons.
Actually,
I think they didn't watch it or they forgot about it. One
government
of the two.
did and said, "Good idea."
Yeah, that's. I'm like, no, guys,
But,
it wasn't a prescription; it was the warning.
But now the UK,
Actually,
I guess,
banned.
has an AI that is watching your Instagram and Facebook.
Why is anybody
So-
on these? Zio,
Huh?
why are you on these? We shouldn't be on these anymore.
Yeah, well, that's where people are.
Wait, they're watching those to decide if people's taxes should. How?
Yeah. They're trying to make sure your taxes add up. So, you know,
But
if you're
how?
Dude, they
listen,
can't.
listen,
they can't-
if you
AI
do
is
a
so
deal
bad.
on the Facebooks and you sell, you know, the scrap metal for $200 to somebody,
Okay,
they
see,
need
people
to
do too
know
much
so
on
they can
Facebook
come
now.
after you for tax season.
Okay, so
They need to tax it.
You know how bad that makes them look? That makes them look like they can't.
Well, the
afford-
U.S. is no better. Several states instituted Uber laws. I can't think of what they're actually called, but that's what I'm calling them.
Yeah,
Where they essentially are going after essentially the gig economy,
yeah.
right? Like you can't be your own boss. You have to be working through somebody, or they will fine you. Kind of bullshit. I'm like, what the hell is up with that? Because California instituted them, and it had put everybody in an uproar because all these news groups or whatever that were over there had to like suddenly no longer use the writers they had been
mhm.
because they were, you know, writing per piece or whatnot
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and then they had to employ them as actual employees and all this other nonsense.
I remember that.
But anyway, Ofcom said they want to regulate 100,000 platforms, from the largest social media platforms to the smallest community forums. European has lost the land, lost their land empire, so now they want the digital empire. Fuck no. But yeah, so they're trying to expand their reach.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Everybody's going to give
Give me
them the
money.
middle finger. They're going to beat their chest and clutch their pearls, and everybody's going to be like, "Yeah, fuck off."
The UK has demanded that Apple allow government spying on encrypted messages dropped.
Can they go away? I mean, their
Has
country
agreed
is
to
so
drop-
small. Can we
or,
just
I'm
ignore
sorry,
them?
the UK has agreed to drop the demand for access.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
because
pretty,
Apple told them to pound
Apple-
sand. That's our data to sell.
I'm pretty sure the Apple fought the US government wanting their data
Yeah,
at one point in time.
they did.
What makes you think they're going to give it to the UK? It's like, what?
Why is the UK using North Korea as a fucking model?
There and stare down the mouth of the US fucking government and say, fuck no. And win, no less, that you, the UK with zero power, is
Yeah, I know, right?
get Apple or iCloud to suddenly give you shit. No, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just body slammed Mike Tyson. Yeah, here comes Urkel. Like, hey, give me your lunch money. Dude, did you just? Okay, all right. No,
I bodied the Mike Tyson version of a country. What do you think's going to happen next?
I know. I hear you,
So-
dopey.
More censorship, by the way. Tells of Zillia. I don't know how to say that. Remastered. It's one of the Tells games. I like the Tells games, but anyway, apparently it's being remastered for the PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. However, in light of ethics, we have changed some expressions from the original works. So this is a non-binary game.
Mm. What are they saying they're changing?
They didn't say. They
I'm
just
like,
said
did they use
this is their
slurs
statement.
or
This is their
something?
actual statement is in light of ethics, we have changed some expressions from the original works.
And
That's
this
it. They haven't answered the question of what they changed, how they changed it, and it's like, okay, so don't buy it. Got it.
yeah, pretty much. It's like, okay, well then I guess we'll keep the old one.
Yeah, you know what? This is the same thing though that I was talking about. The same problem. And the reason that we find this so offensive isn't just because something's different. It's not because of that. It's because of the fact that we get the feeling that you don't like the thing that we liked and you're screwing with the thing that we liked. You
Yeah.
don't actually like this stuff. You're
Well,
trying
this
to
is what it
destroy
is.
it
It's an
and
old
quote unquote
PS3
fix
game.
it because you're so good and you're so much better than we are. And screw you for that, honestly.
Yeah.
That's why we're so offended, honestly. That's
Well-
why we're so mad.
What makes it?
What
Word.
makes it? Word. But yeah, it's an older PlayStation game. So
Oh yeah, I think I played
there's
played a
several
different Tales
Tales
game. Yeah.
series.
Well, there's
played
Tales of
several
Destiny,
them.
which was a PS1 game. It was amazing.
So, and they're all pretty good. So, for them to suddenly change things in light of ethics of all things, it's
let's
like,
put it this way: it's going to
okay.
be some middle-aged Karen bitch that got all in her feelings because some anime character made her look like shit.
Probably.
I mean, to be honest, though, like all anime characters make us look like crap. Like,
yeah, true,
yeah, that is
but
true.
I don't
every
have to
single
care.
one, like all of them look better than us in real life. Even like
That
the
is true. Like you can
K-pop
take
stars.
a picture of yourself and tell Grok to make it anime style, and it looks significantly better than the real
You just feel bad about yourself for a couple of weeks, but then you take it off and go, you know what? Nobody looks good compared to an anime character, and then you move on. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
pretty
so
much.
Nexus Mods is being forced to do age verification for sites like the UK and EU. Hey, Nexus, why don't you tell them to get bent?
Right?
Where is Nexus even located?
who cares? I'm sorry.
I don't care for
I don't
Nexus Mods, but I am curious to know where they're located. Nexus Mods HQ. Nexus Mods.
Because I mean, telling the UK to beat it is one thing. Telling the entire EU is another story. I think.
No, it's just as easy as telling the UK to fuck off.
Well, it's not the ease necessarily. It's not the ease that I'm referring to. It's the size of the possible purchasers or customers in that area.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Like UK is small, but EU is probably pretty big because that's all. Well, that's a good deal. That's a good chunk of Europe, which is including UK. But I mean, you could live without it. The UK is like, well, we don't want to play. It's like, all right, fine, go. But if the whole EU goes, then they're like, all right, that might hurt a little bit. That might pinch. That might, that might mean that I have to use like French's mustard instead of Grey Poupon. So that's not okay. So yeah. What is Chad doing and why?
I'm just
I think they might
fighting
be
your style.
I know.
UK?
I'm like, stop jocking my style, bro.
Mm.
There we go. Oh, that's too small.
I think they're actually UK based site,
Oh, are they?
which means they
Oh.
actually have no choice but to comply. My bad. Sorry. I get it. You got to live within the bounds of the law. What the fuck, Chad?
He just realized.
Listen, I was on another tab, so yeah, I did not see the fact that you just disappeared and became that.
Sorry,
Anyway,
man. I liked your idea. That's all I'm saying.
so I have now decided that when it comes to any of the EU countries or something, if they ever talk about child abuse of any kind, I am now on the side of disbelieving what they say, because of this and other things, because that they don't talk about. But yeah, anyway, so man stopped at Dublin airport with anime child abuse image court hears. So this guy traveling to New York for a Comic-Con event. And he was apparently stopped and arrested.
In New
for a
York or
child.
in Ireland?
He was I think he was arrested in Ireland.
Okay, I was about to say, because Dublin's everywhere. There's a Dublin, Ohio. There's a
Human
Dublin.
comic in the United States was stopped by Homeland Security at Dublin Airport. Oh, well, maybe not. Was it?
Yeah, because Homeland Security, that's us,
That's
right?
us.
Huh.
Traveling to New York for a Comic-Con event. So
Let me see if I can find the actual thing. Stop. Because somewhere, the first thing I read talked about Iceland.
I don't know.
well, what the man wasn't necessarily from here.
Maybe
He was
that's
arrested
what it
at
was
Dublin
saying.
Airport and charged with having anime child sex abuse images while traveling to Comic-Con of Devon, England.
Oh, so maybe he got stopped in.
Let's see. Was arrested at Terminal 2 on Wednesday.
Just click on Dublin.
Click on Dublin District Court.
Yeah.
Irish Times. Yeah, this is in Ireland.
Is it?
Yeah, Irish Times, Zio.
Well, no, the Irish Times is reporting on it.
But yeah.
On Tuesday, he made no reply when charged with two different offenses under Section 6-1 of the Child Trafficking and Pornographic Act. The shop cashier who had been traveling to New York for Comic-Con was arrested, had his phone seized. He is accused of possessing anime images, having Category 3, whatever, images. Judge noted the involvement of Homeland Security. The accused was not yet formally entered to plead and was granted on bail.
Euros. So again, I'm thinking this is actually in Ireland.
Oh, yeah, probably because of euros. Otherwise, it'd be U.S. Agreed with him that his client was making his way to a flight to New York, and there was a random stop at
Terminal 2. Yeah, to New York. So he was coming from.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so apparently, from what I've seen, this is what he had.
What?
It's a video game.
Yeah,
it is one of those gacha style anime games.
Yeah.
There are no children here.
No.
So yeah, anime.
Is there just
now,
like
there
a
are
character on it?
U.S. court cases, I believe. I can't remember what they are, but there are two that essentially says if it is like an animated thing, it's not real. It's a fictional character. It is not considered child
CP.
Yeah, it's not considered CP, right?
Well,
the rest of the world, on the other hand, is going ham over trying to make it CP. So this is why I don't believe when other things say that somebody's been arrested for it, and then they follow it up with an anime character, and I'm like, really? Are you fucking kidding me? Because a lot of these fuckers don't know the difference between a lot of things when it comes to anime.
Yeah. So the reason that we charge people with having CP on their phones or on their computers or just in their possession is because of the fact that it's perpetuating further harm to an actual human being that was injured in this thing. This is not happening
this is not
with the drawn characters, and unless you do subscribe to like the Expedition 33 kind of idea that they're actually real. Like, no, they're not.
No,
they're drawings. It's okay. None of these are children.
Spoilers, by the way.
They're definitely lewd, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, that's your thing. That's your thing.
It was this image right here. This is what he was arrested for.
Is that a joke? Tell me it's a joke, right?
Yeah, it was a joke.
It's a joke.
Yeah, I actually have no idea which image they decided to go with, but apparently from what I had read from other places talking about it, they've all pointed to this Brown Dusk 2 game, which is available on iOS and Android if anyone's interested.
Yeah, none of these characters even remotely resemble.
Well, see, they used an image. Where was it? There it is. This image here, because it is probably the most offending image that they could find.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Right here. So this image is probably in the game somewhere.
Mhm.
But yeah. So they use this because it would be the most offending one. But most of the game probably looks more like, what we're seeing here.
Yeah, all of these
I don't know.
characters.
I've never played this one, so I
real.
don't know anything about it.
I don't do gotchas really, so
I dabble with them for a split second before I get bored of them. But
Yeah, you
I
guys
haven't played
hit a
them
cap
all.
where basically you can only do so much without purchasing stuff or just getting frustrated and sad. So
I don't do gotchas, but then I'm like, Fantasy Star.
Is that really technically a gotcha?
Dude, the cosmetics.
The cosmetics are a gotcha, that's for sure. No, not necessarily. You can buy
know,
some.
Yeah, I was about to say,
got a
you know
cute
what? You can
skirt
get
off
them
the
for
auction
free.
house.
You can buy them from other players in game.
Oh, there it
character.
is. That's the character right there. Whoever it is.
Okay.
That's exactly where it is. Straight in the damn trailer. That image.
But it's like the third trailer or something,
Well, it's whatever trailer this is, I guess, for this character themselves.
Okay, I mean...
But anyway.
I mean, this isn't... Look, I'm not a huge fan.
It's not my cup of tea, but,
Yeah.
Apparently, other countries are coming after the animes now. So, lock up your anime collection. Don't let anybody know you have it.
So what do you think they're going to try to go after harder, the guns or anime?
Anime.
Yeah.
Other
Well, haven't they
countries
already
don't
gone
have
after
guns
guns?
to go after. They
Yeah,
have
they already
anime,
got
that's
those.
it. The
That's why
US
they
is
can
still
go after
going to
the
try
anime.
and go after your guns. I'm
Talking
sure.
about the U.S., I don't give a fuck
Oh yeah,
about...
they'll if you
Oh.
get like Gavin Newsom types and stuff, they'll go straight for the guns first. Anime is like a secondary objective, unless it's the conservatives. Then some of them are
conservatives.
going after games
first
and
it's your
anime.
guns, then it's your money, and then it's the
Life.
other freedoms.
All right, so we had Gamescom happen. This is every single trailer that was released during Gamescom this past week.
No.
It was about an hour long. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to look at this list here. Does anything strike anybody's fancy to look at? Like, I don't know, Enshrouded? It had a trailer for something.
Let's do Silk Song.
I was gonna say Silk Song. And that's the thing. I
Take a look
hated.
at it. We can talk
I had a
about it.
love-hate relationship with Hollow Knight. I
love
both
Hollow
loved
Knight.
and hated that game so much.
Chad loves Hollow Knight, I think.
I do.
See, Silk
I
Song.
100% it.
The first extended look since the last trailer in 2022. And starting tomorrow, you guys here at Gamescom can play a demo at the Nintendo and Xbox booth. There you go. Silk Song is real.
Trying to get it up here so we can actually see it.
Everyone stand by.
All right. Was that it? Wait,
Yeah,
was
that
that
was
all
it.
they showed? Really?
I
Okay,
mean-
well, that sucked.
To be fair, I mean, there's not really a whole lot to show in these for the
Some of
Hollow
them,
Knight series.
Like, they released like a 4-minute for World of Warcraft when they dropped their thing, except for it's not in this list. So
Oh, that was the one where they had like the world's ugliest elf.
yeah, the world's.
I was like,
ugliest
why
elf.
does she look so butch, man?
They're-
Like she looks
I
like
guess
she
they're
chewed a bunch
going
of-
back in time to retell the story of the Sunwell and how it ended and stuff, and we wound up with blood elves. I don't know. I'm not
Isn't
sure what's
that
going
just
on with WoW
Warcraft
anymore.
3?
But here's some
I
enshrouded
dreamt
stuff.
of a time
Yay.
before the corruption
I remember
and
seeing
the
that thing.
fight for survival. I dreamt of a shimmering home and of exile. To find peace, we must brave the deep.
Oh, wait, we get to go in the water?
Yeah. Hell
We're
yeah.
getting water?
Zio, we need to play this again. There is so much in it now.
Fury awakens.
I mean, there was before.
Like, I'm pretty sure there wasn't a single drop of water on the map.
No.
Back when we played, because we commented on the fact that there was like no water anywhere at one point. It's like,
Yeah, we were
so
making.
weird,
I
there's
was
no
making like
water
these
here.
wells are just here for decoration. There's actually no water in this world.
Yeah.
We shall purge the profane and command the water to yield to our will. For there is no greater power than the flame of the...
What?
You cut it off, you assholes!
I didn't cut it off.
No, not you.
It just
Them.
cuts off.
than the flame
All right.
of the...
Okay, what's on the list?
It just cuts off. I mean, this is a super cut, so somebody else cut it off. But no, does this mean we're going beyond the wall?
I think so. I think we're getting.
That would be cool, because I know we talked about wanting to go past the wall.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got Resident Evil, Onimusha, La Divinia, Project Spectrum, Silent Hill F.
Silent Hill. Fuck.
Yeah, seriously. Let's see. What is Silent Hill F?
To my soul. In turn,
Oh yeah, this one actually was eerie.
more souls.
Is this the one where they're introducing first and third?
I don't know. I only saw this.
I heard a horror game was coming out where you can switch between first person and third person. This looks like Fatal Frame 2. I am digging it.
I know.
Yeah.
I said it was eerie. It was very well done. I was like, I have the chills and I'm very uncomfortable.
Better get going.
And this is going to be a Silent Hill game.
Hey, Joe, I think I got a horror game for you. Oh, I hate everything about that.
Okay, hold up. Why are we attacking things? Is this an
Yeah, I'm
action
not.
horror?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
A good day is always an...
Oh, listen, to be fair, giving the setting looking like it's Japanese and stuff, I can understand why the Japanese girl would pick up a stick and beat out of Pyramid Head.
Mhm.
If you took a white woman from, say, the U.S., on the other hand, she's going to run scared. So it is believable for the setting. It's just not what I was expecting.
Yeah, same.
extraordinary day. An extraordinary day isn't always good thing. With that in mind, today's a bit too extraordinary.
So this is where you are. I wondered where you had gone. You need to start getting ready. It's time to say your goodbyes. You're going to kill them with your own hands.
What's going on? No. It's got my home too. The halls, the doors, everything's changed.
Silent Hill games. Looks like Fatal Frame.
Tell me, who are you? Please.
Shut up, Mio.
Look up Silent Hill
They're
F.
cutting off half the things.
Yeah, this probably said they don't get striked.
Probably.
Actually,
it caught me off guard, but it looks interesting.
Yeah. I'm interested for Joe, not myself, because whatever.
Said, I wouldn't play it. This is not my jam. But I was like, story wise, I was like, that's interesting. She's like, who are you? I was like, yes, who are you? Tell
want to
us.
look at Ghost of Yotan?
Joe said she likes it, so.
Ghost of Yotan. Anyone?
Holy in our mind.
Spoilers.
Are you going to give me a lie?
Dude, I wouldn't be laughing. You're in a very flammable building.
I know, right?
man. These games never really did it for me.
I watched that tree burn. How did you escape?
Same way. I survived every battle.
I reloaded.
It doesn't look too bad.
No, it's just not my jam.
I mean, it's not what people wanted, but
No.
it's not
Does
bad.
it look like it's got good production value? Yes. Does it
Yeah.
look like a story I care about? Absolutely not.
No,
I'm just
not really.
uninterested. And I like girl boss stuff as long as she's not insufferable.
Let's see. Kronos the New Dawn. Does that jive anybody?
Keep going.
World of Tanks. Honor of Kings.
Black Zone Kai?
Zone Kai.
Zone Kui, I think.
Okay, Zone Kui.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's not a Kai. Kai is K-I-A. Kui. Kui. Yeah, I think that's right. Swords of Legend. Moonlighter 2.
No.
Enzoi. It's DLC. Is the game even complete to have DLC yet?
That's why I'm like,
dude, guys, we haven't finished the game yet. Do we
But
really need to be introducing Island Getaway DLC? I
Right?
love the game, by the way.
The game's fun, but it's just there's not enough there.
Yeah,
No,
there's
and this
just
was
not
not
enough
the
there
play.
for it to compete with The Sims yet.
This was not the
But
fucking
it
play.
could get there. Anyway, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 DLC, Fate Trigger, Cult of the Lamb, European, Daima Ex Machina. What the fuck is that?
The Alpha. She was found.
An RPG.
This will truly be the birth of a new world.
A world where we are the one and only human race.
I'm afraid your friends came far too late.
I see the years haven't been kind.
I know about the Alpha. Why is she here?
Ooh. That robot. Next.
Kind of feels very fancy starry. And I don't mean
I'm
that.
not sure. It looks
don't mean
like
that in a bad way.
a really bad Zone of Enders.
Yeah, yeah. That's a better comparison. Yeah.
Maybe. Let's see. Jar Carpenter's Toxic Commando. Zero. Arc Knights. Neo Berlin. 2087. Who's doing that?
Did you know that black holes are extremely dense objects with such strong gravitational force that nothing can escape them? Not even.
Yes.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, likewise. You ever wonder if we're the ones pulling the strings?
After we got a
Or just
cyberpunk
living
game.
inside someone else's dream? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Even if this is a simulation, the pain still feels real.
Neo Berlin. What do I really know about it? She's like you.
Morpheus?
Your help.
It is Morpheus.
I followed every thread, reconstructed memories. None of it fits.
Well, it's a shooter. We got that much. So is it just an action game?
It looks like it. I'm bored.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, it gave off that cyberpunk aesthetic.
The aesthetic was interesting. I was curious as to kind of where it was going, but yeah, the gameplay is not for me. It's not interesting at all.
Seven Deadly Sins. I keep seeing ads for this one all over the place. It's like a Seven Deadly Sins RPG. It's more my speed. Anyway.
Oh no, I
like the anime.
So I didn't
Anime
like
was
the anime
interesting.
because the anime style was not good. It artistically bothered me. I was like, I can't get past it. It's so annoying to me. Just
Honestly, I only liked one character, and I didn't care about anybody else, and that was the one dude, muscle-bound, axe-wielding motherfucker.
Yeah, I was about to say if it wasn't the Lion Pride.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it wasn't the Pride or the Escanor.
Escanor. That's
you're
it, yeah.
wrong. I can't even say his name.
I did like Escanor. I like him because he was like, "Oh, really, bitch? Please, I am the best."
He was all the way down until he burnt out.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see.
There's Monster Hunter Wild.
Yeah, Monster Hunters and Final Fantasy 14.
It's just a collab thing.
Yeah, which means we're doing something in Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy 14.
They're getting the secrets as mounts in Final Fantasy 14.
I hope they get something more than just the secrets as a mount. They have a Rathalos fight in Final Fantasy 14 as a raid.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, they did a very good job at mimicking the Monster Hunter format in an MMO raid. So, like, there was no real healing or anything in it. They gave you potions to use instead. And then they did this mechanic where something would one of the other beasts would come in and then it would die and you'd have to use it as a shield. And
like take cover on the front and behind.
Yeah, like, how we fought that one thing. You had to stuff fall down. You had to get cover behind it.
Yeah, I did a Dark Falls raid last week, and his shield came down and I had to hide behind it when we knocked his shield off. So same basic mechanic.
Like the Rathalos fight was a lot of fun in Final Fantasy 14. Maybe, I think it was Rathalos. The question is, what is Monster Hunter getting?
Cosmetics. Right there.
I'm sure we'll get cosmetics, but it's going to get a monster. Right?
I don't know.
Right?
I don't care.
I didn't say.
Like, so far, I have not cared about more than 2 of these games, maybe.
Well, we've only clicked on like 4.
No, I'm looking at the list.
We're looking at this list here. Outlaws Remaster, Road Kings, Monster Hunter, Indiana Jones. Oh, yeah. Chad can't wait for that DLC.
There was one that looked
Death
really...
by scrolling. Okay. Somebody needs to make a game called Death by PowerPoint, and that's all it is PowerPoint presentations. It'd sell it for like $2. Just saying.
The fact that they would make a lot of money on that is depressing.
Yeah. This is definitely a phone game. No, it's not. It's a PC game, but it should be a phone game.
Maybe. Yeah.
It looks kind of like what is that game that we just played? Sunhaven.
Yeah. No, definitely not Sunhaven.
No, it's got the same kind of aesthetic, the same kind of feel, the same kind of colors with it. Like, choose your doomed hero. Okay, so, it's a little bit darker.
I got this game here, and I enjoy it. It's nice. However, it does have a mechanic that is reminiscent to a phone game, and I absolutely hate it. That's the reason why I won't continue playing it. Because it has this mechanic, and thematically, it makes sense. If you keep using the portals too much, you disappear. And you run the risk of having your hero just disappear. Because it's a roguelike, so you're incentivized to have multiple heroes, because if somebody dies, that's permadeath for them. You got to replace them. Right? Okay. So to incentivize that you play with more than just a set of 4 heroes on your team, or 5, or whatever it is, they have the system in place that if they go through the portals too much, they could permanently just not come back.
They get isekai'd.
Yeah, essentially. Right? On their way back or to a dungeon.
I mean, look.
And I absolutely hate it because it reminds me of a cell phone's time gating whatever shit. Because now you've got 3 heroes on the back burner regenerating from their portal sickness so they don't disappear. And it's just like, I hate that. I hate that so much. I don't mind the permadeath. That's fine. Let me fuck up to the point that I've got like this overpowered house team, then lose one and have to bring somebody back from level 1 and grind them up. Let me deal with that, but don't force me into rotating my heroes out. I hate it.
Zio, you're playing it wrong, my dude.
Obviously.
No, get No, literally not. Yeah, go through the portals as quick as you can. They all disappear. Hey, guess what? Victory! They all escaped.
Yeah,
I mean, I think this was an oversight by the devs on
that. Let's see. What else we got? Marvel Deadpool, Long Gone, Permafrost Omicron, Absolute He-Man. I'm sure that's going to be fun.
Sonic Racing.
The Warhammer one
Sonic
was
Racing.
cool looking.
Sonic
Well,
Racing.
we already know Sonic Racing.
Well, yeah, but hey, here's another trailer. Smartass. I heard Pac-Man.
Well, yeah, we know Pac-Man's going to be in it.
Oh, I didn't.
It showed it in the first trailer.
I forgot.
Huh, interesting. 2 different games?
2 different DLCs.
Hmm.
I very much will probably.
Oh, you know what? Maybe he wasn't in it. I just assumed because Sega.
Sega is not Bandai.
Yeah, I know.
For a racing game, there's very little racing and very much a lot of running.
That was what in the
But it's got to go fast, so it is kind of racing, just not in cars.
Oh, Bugsby 4D. Did you see that everywhere?
Bubsy? From all those classic games you loved.
No, we did not. You fat bastard.
I don't even know how this thing's still alive.
Forget about that. Let's talk about the new one. Bubsy 4D. Now this I like. So, where are we going next?
I don't hate it.
New Psych. They call me the Orange Blur.
Really?
Bits come with pants.
Oh, jeez.
You know I've only got one brain cell, right? And it's working over.
Anyway.
So it seems like that's that's a very tongue-in-cheek sort of game right there.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
It sounds.
I
like
would need to
something
see
Chad
more
would
of the
like.
gameplay, honestly, to see if it was for me. I like
I don't think Bugsby really took off in any circles.
No,
that's the thing, I don't know anything
But
about it.
he's
so I
one
can't
of
hurt
those
my feelings.
characters who just randomly comes back out of nowhere, and everybody's like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Yeah.
Here's
And
the
I
thing.
think that was kind
I
of the
liked
point.
1 and 2. I did like 1 and 2 because of the side scrolling, just fun little, collect. I was about to say hairballs. Collect balls of yarn instead of rings or coins, and it was nice. It was fun for what it was. Bugsy 3D came out and was an abomination upon man that created plagues. So you know what? If they could do a 3D that didn't completely suck ass, I'm okay with that. I'm not paying like $40 for it. I'd probably pay $20. So if they try to sell it for full price, boy, are they going to be disappointed.
This is the last one for the night, I guess. We're not going to go too far into it.
The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace.
The fuck did they do to my blood elves?
You know what?
What? These are okay.
The bad chick, the evil chick who comes through the void and causes the trouble. Actually
I was going to
looks
get
good.
there. Okay, so the guy doesn't look
I
that
need
bad,
you
though.
with me on the wall.
We can do guys, no problem, but
Yeah,
let's go over here and take a look at her.
Longer can you hold out?
She still has like the square jaw look.
It's not square. It's just never ending. That is the jaw that will not stop.
It is something, but it definitely doesn't
yourselves.
look that way.
Leadrin, don't.
Light be with you. And it's hopeless.
If you look at her from afar,
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry, she still kind of looks like a man. I'm not gonna lie. I've been looking at
It's a very long jaw. They've forgotten how to make women, honestly.
They have. stuff. I don't even know what's going on in WoW anymore. They're finally getting like player housing and stuff, but they've uglified all their women to the point it's like, listen, I want to jump on top of the mailbox and dance and have nerds throw me gold. Okay, is that so much to ask?
Yes, it's too much. Entirely too much.
Is that too much?
No, you have to do that in PSO, my dude.
I could do that there too.
There's a cosmetic for that. It's called pole.
Oh yes.
By the way, the new cosmetics have expanded some of the assets that the characters start with.
Yes, a new WoW expansion. And
I mean, the cinematic was actually pretty interesting. I liked the little story. I was like, oh, it's a cool vignette.
Cinematic's good. It's Blizzard quality.
Yeah, I had feelings.
Some of the assets to it. It's just like
I didn't like the models.
What are you doing?
Yeah, they need to go back to the drawing board when it comes to whoever they hired to make these models. Because my goodness,
they're going for like this realism. I'm like, who wants that? We're talking about freaking blood elves, y'all.
Okay, no. Here's my problem. That doesn't look like an elf. You know what that looks like? That looks like a cosplayer with elf ears.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay because half of them have human ears now. Or the Cinderella, I think, had human ears if you actually go look at them.
This doesn't look elfly. This looks like a human.
Shouldn't, but they do because they're uncorrupted now or something. I don't know. Somebody gave an example or a reason.
She looks like a middle-aged human woman. Which
that doesn't make sense.
Which begs the question: why are you in armor? If you're old enough to look like that, you probably should be like a tactician at this point. Like you probably got like low-level arthritis, etc.
I mean, heck, my Banshee Queen looks better than this.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that many expansions ago.
Well, yeah, you see what they've done though on the right. They've added these bags under her eyes. There's this sunkenness in her face. There's all this. They're trying to add all of this realism.
They're self-inserting, is what they're doing, and people are fucking sick and tired of it. I don't
How
want
much you want to make a bet? There's a female Blizzard employee who looks almost exactly.
Oh,
like
I'm 100% sure.
See, this is why they had to try and take out all the important people and replace them for the most part so they could do their self-inserts.
Yeah.
So strong.
But yeah, I mean, this is still the same style of cinematic. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
but
the
there's
cinematic
definitely
still...
a clear difference between the looks of the models.
Yeah.
Versus the newer look that they're going for with stuff.
I just give like zero fucks about World of Warcraft.
Well, I do.
I've never played. It's not my game.
17 years, damn it. Looking back on fond stuff.
But from an artistic perspective, just looking at it as a craft in and of itself, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, people who do like this will be annoyed by this because it doesn't look like what they like.
Yeah.
I mean, this chick is like all sorts of like covered up and she's looking old and haggard.
And she's not supposed to be that old.
Well,
lore-wise, I don't think.
She looks old, man.
She does.
I mean, maybe she just ages terribly. I don't know. But, I mean, the amount of baggage under her eyes, you know, that's shopping for
the amount of baggage under her eyes, TSA wants a word.
But, I mean, it wasn't that long ago that they knew how to draw halfway decent characters.
Mm-hmm. Well, when it was more about, like, let's make them attractive and ethereal and otherworldly and stuff.
Well, they made the Blood Elves just to appeal to the Korean market, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I remember reading something Matt Kern was saying about that. And it was because they were saying they need to play something attractive. And I'm like, yes, so do women.
Best part right there. Best part. Anyway. No, like, they made Blood Elves a playable race in WoW just to appeal to the Korean. it's my Banshee Queen. Okay, I followed her into what they did with her story. I still can't forgive them. Anyway, listen, she did commit a genocide. I'm not gonna lie.
Only one. That's
She
pretty low
attempted
for
a genocide.
That's pretty low for World of Warcraft. If it's only one.
Listen, it was a mixed bag, okay? Because it happened during this expansion. Like, she burnt the World Tree down, which is the capital city of the Night Elves.
Okay.
Like, she straight up burnt it to the ground. And everyone around her was like, Are you sure this is what we want to do? And she's like, yes, fucking do it. And we burnt that shit down. And for the Horde, we slaughtered Night Elves like no tomorrow. But for the Alliance, they had to play from the position of trying to survive and get out of the burning wreckage of their home. It was horrible. It really was.
Was that a event in the?
It was an event pre-expansion leading up to it for like 2 weeks. You did the quest line leading up to it, set the tree on fire. And this is also where Blizzard messes up, is nothing is finite. Nothing actually matters in the world anymore.
Yeah.
Like where in other MMOs, if they burnt something down, it was burnt for everybody.
Yeah, I'll give Phantasy Star Online credit. If something happens, it happens.
Yeah. Like in WoW, you can load in right now. You can go to the city. It's as if nothing ever happened. It's always there. You can go beyond the expansion, go back to the city. It's like it never happened. So it loses all the impact that happened in that moment.
That's MMOs for you, man. A lot of them do that.
But yeah. Anyway. They fucked my Blood Elves up. I don't like it. Yeah. Blizzard sucks.
Pumpkin boy.
Yeah, it is time for me to leave. Anyway, so with that, this has been Gaming with the
And with that background, Zio's under arrest.
All right, I got a question for you guys, though.
Okay.
So I saw this post on Twix. It says, study finds 100% of men would immediately leave their desk job if asked to join a space militia and die fighting aliens on a planet 5,000 light years from Earth.
Yes.
Yes. I'm game for that.
All right. 100% confirmed.
There we go. That one better, Chad?
No, still anime. You're still under arrest.
Ask the Dublin authorities.
I'm going to jail, people. Anyway, so with that, links for everybody, of course, is in the description down below. What is everybody doing for me at the end of September? It is September, right?
No.
Playing Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, I thought you were asking if it's September now. No, it's mid-August, bro.
I was talking about my game that I am patiently waiting for.
Are you?
Patiently waiting for.
How patiently?
Wait, Zio.
Yes.
FBI, open up!
Shit, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, go ahead.
For me, I just finished what is that game? Jak and Daxter, and now we are playing Jak 2, which is a different animal, not quite as whimsical, not quite as lighthearted, but it's still pretty fun, So come watch me fail miserably at driving. Man, I cannot drive in that game. There's no grip on the zoomers. They just kind of keep floating. So when you're trying to make a hard turn, it doesn't happen. You just keep floating the other way. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. I said it's fine. So anyway, come watch me fail and watch the chat, laugh and yell at me. Thursdays at 4 p.m. Pacific times. Yes, Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Sorry, I got those times all messed up in my head. And the times in between, yeah, I believe in you guys. It's fine. Yeah, so that's me. Chad, what you got?
I am, to everybody's dismay, back addicted to Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis, where all the waifus are, and I'll probably get arrested for that right alongside Zio.
There we go. Me and Small can join up together and chill.
Well, let's put it this way, my dude. They added more cosmetics that improve on the assets of the characters size-wise, and it's hilarious.
Probably log in.
It is the funniest shit ever. You haven't lived till you've seen a giant teddy bear with massive rack.
Wait, what?
No, thank you. That sounds terrible.
No, it's hilarious. But anyway, I have maxed out my level as of today's stream. I am now level 105, which means now I'm grinding for the best weapons and armor in the game as of right now. I do believe they're actually going to add expansions to the game beyond the map, which I think will be interesting. I don't know for sure.
The last time we played together, there were still parts still locked off on the map.
The map's completely unlocked.
Completely open now?
Yep.
So the last thing was they had done the volcano in that one spot, but then there was I guess it wasn't really a volcano because we went into the mountain. And then they had the forest or the frost area recently open the last time we played.
Yeah,
there was a volcano, I think, in the distance, right?
Stia is what it's called.
Yeah, it's installing. Anyway.
And I'll say this, they've been way more. So the cosmetics are through these like scratch things. That's where the gotcha joke.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
They have gotten extremely generous with that, which to the point where I think it's to counter all the fucked up player economy.
Wonder why that is.
Yeah. Well, also they made it so that a lot of it's can't be traded, so it's a double-edged sword. But
there's also been several laws about scratch tickets and things that have come out since the last time we played.
That's true.
So,
I didn't think about that.
When it comes to gotchas and stuff.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you don't have to do the cosmetics and all that to have fun. The games, in my opinion, the games shines with the.
But I like my character to look cute.
That's fine. Gay.
Listen.
Actually, opposite. What am I thinking?
Listen, my character, she likes to look cute. Okay, and I couldn't find that skirt I had on PSO1. So,
dude, they added so much, like,
or the previous.
And I'll give you guys a little bit of a taste of what's coming down the pipe. Joe is making me a custom thumbnail for Phantasy Star of me and her character.
Oh, great. When are you playing Okami again?
Never.
Zio, how'd you know? No.
I have unresolved issues at this point. Like, he started playing this game, and he's like, "Oh, it's so easy." Then he got lost, and I was like,
"Yes." Of next month to finish Okami, but he keeps getting distracted. So,
I'll tell you what. This Monday and Tuesday. And by the way, so you guys know
we got to do some double killer on Dead by Daylight.
I'll do it once. I'm sorry, dude. The game was not the game. Like, anyway.
I thought we had fun. Anyway,
I had pain.
You had pain.
I'll be doing. I'll do Okami next week for the premium stream and the giveaway stream Monday and Tuesday. Hopefully, if all goes well, I'll be doing the giveaway on Tuesday, and I'll be doing the premium on Monday. That is my weekend, guys. So if you don't know, I got a promotion at work. I now work the weekends, but I get more days off to do this. So that's the trade-off. The also thing is, it's a schedule change. So Monday, Tuesday, I can stream for hours on end forever because that's my weekend. Wednesday and Thursday, I work 8 hours, and Saturday and Sunday, I work 12s, which means I can do this. I specifically told them I need Friday off because I'm not going to give this up.
Aw.
And and then Monday and Tuesday, I stream for you guys, and yeah,
what times are you streaming these days?
That's a good question.
It's random. It's 4:30, 3:30, 5:30.
It's hard to catch you, man, unless I'm like staring at Twix.
Listen.
On his Twitter.
My time frame that I always go live is always between the same time frame. Most of the time. 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay?
Eastern
time. EST. Everybody else, well, the inferiors can figure it out. No, seriously though, it's 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Every so often, I'll wake up stupid early around noon and be like, if I wait till 3 or 5, I'm going to be like bleh, by 6 or 7. Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, 3 to 5 is the golden rule, golden time, and we'll all see you. My show now, our show.
We're in charge.
There you goes. But yeah, so I'll be doing that. I'm looking to do some Halloween stuff for October, but that's kind of a double-edged sword because of Final Fantasy Tactics coming out. So I will do a little bit of Halloween stuff, but a lot of what I'll probably do is Final Fantasy Tactics. I want to do some Killing Floor 2 if I can get the people together for that. For those who don't know, it's just literally you play rounds where you survive and kill zombies known as Zeds, and then there's a boss at the end. Rinse and repeat into infinity. It's a lot of fun.
So I legit thought everybody froze.
Nope.
So on my end, we all froze. And then
Nope, we were abandoned by you.
But yeah, that's what I'm up to.
All right, cool.
All right, and we'll do this, of course, next Friday at what is our time again? 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's right, where we will talk about more news and stuff. Maybe rant about something.
One more thing. I've taken 3 weeks off of my job in October. We are going to be doing a lot of streaming.
Okay, so October is going to be Stream Fest over in the D-Pad Chad Hut.
Yeah, he'll give us more specifics that probably he won't adhere to later on in the...
I'll let you know what time about 10 minutes before.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay,
so go check out his X account and pay attention to his Twix when he tweets out, and make sure you like all his posts, especially the ones that say something about like dating him or something. I don't know. Anyway, he did this post, and it came across my thing, and I was and I liked it, and I commented on it. It was like, I'm gonna have to like this post, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you think you can get it past me?
No, it gets better. It gets so much better. You were not the first one to like it. Do you know who the first one to like it was?
I know I wasn't, but who was it? I can't see it.
He did not read that post. I guarantee you, he just saw it with me and went like, and I was like, "Really, Dara?"
Or was he? Or did he?
So if you guys want to give him you want to give Dartmouth a hard time, just bring up that post and be like, "Really?" So Dara, you like the Bears?
With that, we will see you in the next one.
Bye.